Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in to Moose Wars Sub-Zero for the 1v1 portion. My name is Hackle. I am joined here by the GOAT, Flaming MBL. How are you doing tonight, man?
Man, I am doing great. There's been a lot of big upsets, and we saw a lot of that yesterday as well in the 2v2 scene. But today we have a very large one to even open up the top 32. But, I'm doing good. I'm excited. One's kind of, it's not as good as two's, but certainly
Agreed.
it is a great mode to watch, especially for North America.
Absolutely. We have some amazing players coming in today, and I feel like also interestingly, North America is currently the region with the biggest sort of switch around of new names taking over in the scene, more so than EU and SA, I would say. But in the spirit of talking about the players we have here today, what can you tell me about Radish?
So Radish, we all know him. He's, dude, honestly, one of the greatest North American players of all time. Yes, of all time. One of the GOATs of NA. And you might say, oh, well, we have Sanser, we have Marckiemoo. Yeah, who else in North America has 5 gold medals? Radish is such an incredible ones player. And oh my goodness, I am so excited to see how well he can do. But unfortunately, Radish has been knocked down to lower side already earlier in top 128 by Raid. So now Radish currently playing against Snowy to try to climb back into that lower side top 8. Will he succeed? Will he make it? We'll just have to find out.
Yeah, we have seen Radish make some pretty crazy lower bracket runs in his time, but in terms of players that are still on the upper side of the bracket, some more familiar names as well, I want to talk a little bit about Guichabou. Guichabou is a player who has been really sort of on and off in the scene. He's had some incredible performances last year, especially. He sort of broke. There was a long period of time where Guichabou was someone that everyone was thinking, when is he going to break into those podiums? Because he was an absolute demon, especially in taking out big names, but never quite finding his way into those medals. However, last year really changed it around. Took his first 3 podiums, 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze, had wins at community tournaments and majors alike, and he's been an absolute demon and a terrifying player for players, especially like Impala, who had a lot of trouble getting through the wall that was Guichabou for a while. A little bit less on top right now, but still a very promising player for sure.
Absolutely. Guichabou, very, very well-rounded picks. Obviously sticks with the guitars quite a bit, but has an Asuri, has that Linfei, and also most recently had in the off-season has been utilizing the Queen Nai quite a bit. So I'm certainly very, very excited to see if that comes out today.
For sure, yeah. And speaking of some players who play some maybe different picks to what we would expect to be, the main optimal, like, hyper meta picks, what can you say about Java?
Ooh, Java. Okay. So Java has been quite a staple in esports for quite a long time, coming in, I believe, around 2020, starting off in Winter Championship. I mean, he's been around for quite a while, almost 5 years. This is the 5th year in Brawlhalla esports. That is veteran of Asgard 5, man. Absolutely insanity. And Java is just such a great player. Once again, has that well-rounded character pick. Has the Knai that actually was pulled out once as a counter pick. Has the main Dusk, if I remember correctly right now. Did play a little bit of Hattori, but really kind of broke out with the Bodvar. And from there, he's just kind of been branching off, playing, whatever he likes. And, so far, yet to claim a gold, but plenty of other medals and podiums to show.
Absolutely, and I am hoping this year does go well for him in esports, because he has said publicly that he won't be playing 2v2 this year, and this is likely going to be his last year in 1v1 competition, so he's hoping to sort of end on a bang, as it were. But in terms of ending on a bang, we have a player who started with a bang, that being Marckiemoo. Marckiemoo is... He's kind of the GOAT right now. I do kind of have to say...
Kind of? What do you mean, kind of?
I'm trying not to glaze too hard, but we have seen Marckiemoo as an absolute demon. In the space of 1 year breaking into the scene, he picked up 4 medals, 1 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze, got that top 3 at his first ever BCX that I'm aware of, at least, on LAN, and just absolutely dominated the scene. There's been a lot of sort of discourse about how well he's going to do this year, because obviously he's had that breakout performance. Can he keep that momentum going? But his performance yesterday in the 2v2 space was very reassuring. He got some very big clutch plays and made that scythe look absolutely beautiful. So we'll have to see how he does today, but he's definitely on my radar for winning this whole thing.
Oh, okay. Well, You know what? I think he's on a lot of people's radars. I mean, he took the Moose Wars land a while back. He actually got the Plat fight victory, I believe, over who was it? It was over Monihalla. Once again, that Plat fight. This was like the land right after BCX, so you know a lot of people were still like fresh off the press. You know, they were after the training sessions. You know, they were ready to play, and Marckiemoo was able to take that. So honestly, just an incredible player, and I believe did win the last Moose Wars. Yes, Moose Wars Snowfall did end up taking it over. Looks like Radish.
Yeah, so, I mean, a really stacked lineup. There are a lot of other players that we could talk about. We don't have time to, unfortunately. Some very big upsetting names coming into the scene. Like I said, North America having a very big shakeup. But obviously, we are here at Moose Wars Sub-Zero, obviously powered by Brawlhalla, having this amazing prize pool to give back to the players and start out this esports year right before the offseason comes to an end. I'm just excited to see how this goes, to be honest, man.
Dude, absolutely. But you know what, Hackle? You said you won Marckiemoo. You thought he's gonna take the crown here, but what about those other 2 slots? You know, you gotta have a bronze, you gotta have a silver, and you gotta have a gold.
It's.
So, what are we thinking about? What are we thinking about for our predictions today?
It's tough, dude. I mean, I couldn't not put Marky in first. It's Marckiemoo. It's the GOAT. In terms of second place, I was really sort of looking at the bracket and thinking, like, I would have usually put Radish in this top 3 placement, but he's got a really tough run cut out for him. So looking at the way the bracket's shaping up, I put, in my opinion, Guichabou in second place. I think he comes into his own in these Moose Wars especially, and having a pretty doable bracket run for him to make it all the way into winners finals is a really scary thing. And then in third place, I put Monihalla, someone we didn't talk about in the player highlights, but Monihalla has been grinding very, very hard, and he plays a very strong character that is a very difficult thing to get around. A lot of players don't really know how to deal with the Amugi as much as they might know other characters, because while he's not the newest, he's still a character that isn't played too much while being a very acquired taste, and Moni has fit that niche perfectly.
Absolutely. And you know, I actually have to agree with you. I genuinely think Monihalla, this is his year. This is gonna be the one where he breaks out, and that's also why I have Monihalla in my third place for this tournament. I mean, all over the off season, he's been working very, very hard, playing a lot of community tournaments. I believe actually I believe he won one, if I remember correctly. And then also battled his demons against Bunny and Guichabou, ending up taking out both of them in that tournament and absolutely destroying. And overall, I mean, his greatsword has been good. I mean, obviously doesn't play a whole lot of the axe, but still great. Now, for second place, we kind of swapped a little bit. Well, not really swapped, but I personally say Radish. All right, has that run that you said, you know, a little bit tough, but you know what? It's just gonna happen. You know, sometimes big upsets occur, and you're just gonna have to run with it. And I think Radish can do it. He's shown time and time again. He's that multi-time gold medalist. So many podiums, so many chains swinging. You know, he's a great player, and I definitely think he can get back up there. And then at the number 1, who would have thunk? Marckiemoo. I mean, what more do I gotta say? I mean,
I don't blame you.
Autumn Royale champion, dude. Third place, I believe, at BCX. Just, oh my goodness, Marckiemoo. And you know, I love seeing his ones gameplay. His Mordex is absolutely insane. Tezuka's actually pretty good as well. So, I mean, what more could you want? I mean, it's Marckiemoo.
I have said a number of times, Marckiemoo plays the way that Sandstorm Glazers want him to play. He plays such an explosive game that can be so entertaining to watch, but he's also so oppressive when he gets those ins, and so I'm really excited to see how it goes. However, unfortunately, we can't just jump straight into the games. I'm going to have to swap out. We're going to a very short break, and we come back. We have some immediate 1v1 action coming in for the winner's side of top 32, following forward for the rest of the tournament. So we'll be right back. Very short break. Stick around.
Hello everyone, welcome on back to Moose Wars Sub-Zero. My name is Fleming MBL and I'm joined here by Jetpack Zombie.
What's going on? I'm doing awesome. I'm actually really excited for this match because, you know, people have been saying, you know, this next match is not going to be that exciting, but a Magyar? When was the last time we saw a Magyar in a bracket on stream?
Oh,
so
I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
You don't want to think about it?
All right.
As a Magyar enjoyer,
All right.
I have like a level 50 Magyar. I am a level.
What?
I am a Magyar
Okay,
enjoyer.
Okay,
so
buddy.
I'm super excited for this next matchup.
Who is that, by the way? Who are we looking at?
It is. I know the other player is Raid, who's going to be on the Olgram Basic, and we have Skikuz. I'm bad with names.
I believe it's
Saikuz. That's another way to say it.
If I remember correctly. But
professional commentator.
Two level
okay,
100s.
Yeah. Two
level
really? They're
100s.
both level 100?
Yep, level 100 Magyar going up against level 100 Olgrim. So, certainly going to be a clash of the heavy weapons. We have Axe, Greatsword, Lance, and Hammer.
Ugh.
And this is going to be a certainly great time. Now,
Um,
Jetpack, who do you think's going to take this? I mean, obviously, you know, you have a little bit of a bias here now that I've noticed, but what are we thinking?
Biases? No. Here's what I will say, though. The Lance Greatsword matchup is really difficult for Greatsword because Greatsword's so good at catching like landings and like being on the ground and stuff like that. But Lance is just so good at just staying in the air, hovering around just above like the end light range, totally out of range of side light. So it's really difficult for Greatsword to catch those landings and stuff like that. And Sayer is just such a good tool for just, you know, if you whiff your side light, you whiff your opener, Sayer is just going to be there to punish you, and it's just so difficult. Personally for me. All that being said, I still think that the Magyar is going to win because Magyar is the GOAT. Thank you.
All right, well, you know, I'm excited, dude. I know I was looking at this. I'm like, that's gonna be an interesting. This could be an interesting set to say the least. But you know what? You got me up to speed. You know, I'm feeling the hype a little bit now. You know, super excited to see Magyar pulled out, and Saikuz's Greatsword and Hammer just so incredible. You have high defense clashing against relatively medium attack. So I don't know. We'll see.
Also, just to start, Raid on that no skin, no axe skin so far. I haven't seen the Lance skin yet, but just no drip, and is like, pick black. I'm on Demon Island. I'm gonna blend into the background, and I'm gonna win this game. I like that strategy.
Certainly feasible. Whiffing on the Neutralite opener there. Saikuz still looking for a big string to possibly get rid of this KO. Avoiding the neutral sig, but Raid ripping out another one, trying to get the same read, unable to. Down air bounces off the stage. Now picks up the axe, but a nice gravity cancel down finisher and a recovery to finish off that first stock of Raid.
I am... You know, you're talking about the SIGs, and I think we're going to see a lot of SIGs in this game because of those level 100s means you have a mastery of the character. There's that Sarah I was talking about. See, you know, you just missed. Oh, what a side SIG. I don't even have time to talk about the other moves he's doing. Raid is playing this so well. Misses the confirm there, that fast fall. But see, again, the end light whiffs, and it's just, Raid seems to be doing really well, and then just whiffing just like that finishing move. As I was keep talking about, though, they're like, look, he's doing that opener, and he's missing the opener, and it's just so easy for Sarah to punish. Like I was talking about at the opening of this game. Lance Sayer is so good against all of the options that Greatsword has to offer.
Saikuz taking a couple big hits here already. A nice 5-piece for Raid, putting the hurt onto Saikuz. Now, finally picking up that Greatsword once again. Has to get something going here. And I'm definitely seeing that difficult matchup you mentioned. Unable to get really any landings because Raid is kind of floating pretty high up. Does catch the D-Light opener. But besides that, not
gets
too
a
much.
nice
4-piece. Okay, hold on.
Also,
gravity can't
finish my Raid. Also on that no skin Lance. Goes for it all. One person kill here. Yep, and that's confirmed.
What a weapon throw!
Love
Sniping that recovery, getting rid of that stock. Now, Raid does has Raid primes the Lance, so there is a quick KO waiting to happen. But high defense might matter here, Jetpack.
I think it does. Also, I'm gonna note, we're seeing. I think I might have saved him. I don't think he has a drift to get back, but I'm Throws the hammer away again. It seems to be like this greatsword is all. I'm actually very confused why he's on Magyar of all characters with Jan. Oh my goodness, one other side sig. I think what's a better kit of greatsword? But you know what? I respect the game. I respect the hustle.
You know, gotta love it, you know. Sometimes you just find a character and you're like, oh, I like this one. I'm gonna play it.
It's true.
It's
true.
That's just how it be.
I would think that there'd be way more hammer uses, especially with hammer Lance being like a pretty good. Oh, what a good GC tactic, being a better matchup. But maybe they're just so confident in that greatsword, they're like, I don't even need hammer. Classic greatsword moves.
Now right on the offensive with these Sairs, whiffing on the third one.
He's
gets the
whiffing
dare
that
and
Sair.
get the Sair. Psyche is now putting on some damage with the greatsword, trying to play more center stage, looking for a possible big read here. Side light into neutral, not gonna get anything there. Side light dare for Raid, playing on the corner. Recovery sends up. Psyche's waiting on the corner, looking for a return here, trying to bait something out. Raid manages to get back, whiffs on the Sair.
On the off weapon.
Still.
He's looking for a D6. He's looking for silent.
Oh!
What a jump read, and it kills! Game 1 goes to the illustrious Magyar. I'm not even going to attempt to say their name.
Psyche's, what a great play there. You're welcome.
I was going to actually mention, oh, this is such a class. I was like, I used to make a joke. I was like, haha, like only on Greatsword. What a House of Greatsword player. But then I was like, he's an SIB player. But then I was like, oh my god, he's both. I forgot that he is totally House of Greatsword. Now it all makes sense. All love to all clans. Shouts out my boy Carlito and SIB. I don't know who runs House of Greatsword, but they seem like they're doing good out there.
I'm pretty sure it's Vaxel.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out them as well.
Raid has a lot to fulfill here. You know, taking out Raidish earlier on in this bracket, quite a feat to say the least. But can he keep the momentum going? Obviously, game 1 did not go their way, but already a nice bit of damage being put on to this Magyar armor.
Yeah, some chips in the armor start to come out. But yeah, oh my god, this dominance is not what we saw last game. This is making it look like Raid won last game, but oh my god, we're about to see a 0 to death. Oh, that's a perfect stock.
Nope.
Holy smokes.
Oh, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh.
Almost was.
So, I'm just gonna call it perfect stock. It looks good enough to me. But this is not the Raid we saw last game. Maybe it was because he was stuck on that axe. He's with the axe, immediately throws away, finds the sig. This is just dominance.
Oh
this is just
gosh.
axe. This is
Raid.
dominance.
Hold on, dude.
What is happening?
The option. Psyche has to make it back, using the neutral to relieve some pressure. Finally resets to center. Soft recovery is going to connect, but not doing too much. Does not get the dodge in that they wanted. Now has an opportunity. Gravity cancel side finisher. Still not enough. Down air, not going to KO either. Falling Sair
he
for
reverses
Still
it.
Not enough. Ground pound. Beautiful by Psyche.
What? Does it kill?
Oh no!
Goes for the ground pound again. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
But still, a big damage lead for Raid. Throws away that greatsword. Wants to prep the greatsword. Can't get it back. Unarmed versus axe. Not a good position to be in. He's going to be Raid's going to be looking for that decent, looking for a Sair. There's 3 Sairs thrown out. See a 4th one and maybe a few D-Sigs. There was an attempt at a 5th one. There's a 6th one. There's a 7th one. And he just keeps getting punished. Stop fishing, Raid. Find your end lights. Find your D lights. Stop fishing for a Sair. And it's going to punish him. 7 Sairs in a row. Could not find a single hit. But you know what? Those greatsword openers, those greatsword continuers, and those greatsword finishers will knock up the damage and lead to a giant reversal of this game. Tied up. Now, stocks 1-1.
Dude, Raid had such a great opening in this game. I mean, getting Psyche was already all the way down to red 2nd stock. And now, that lead is completely gone. I mean, it's even in deficit for Raid a little bit. Psyche's definitely brought it back in a huge greatsword string there, avoiding all those siders like you were saying. But now, Raid struggling to find a way in, tries to rip that neutral stick, unable to get it, and recovery into neutral there for Psyche, who's on the corner here. Side light dare, Raid trying to read the dodge up, unable to. Sider going out from Psyche, who's not going to find it. Resetting the central stage. Side light into nothing. True combo.
No, he was looking for that side light. Maybe Reed, maybe he wants to hit a sig. Both at orange. Uh-oh. He goes off the lance. Could be good as we saw from the first stock, but from the 2nd stock is... Oh, and the strong and the recovery kills off the top. Raid.
We got ourselves a set.
We got ourselves... If these BO5s are best of 3s, do you know perchance?
Yes. This is top 12. Jetpack, I know you were doing some stuff, but this is
Whoa!
like we're kind of in the end game at this point. We're near in that top 8, so this is for qualifying. This is not exactly top 8, but we're getting there. This match determines if which of these 2 players moves on into that winner's side.
And top 8 means money. Everyone want that money.
Everyone want them bands.
I have not seen a single. I wish we had the damage chart like mainstream Brawler does, and we could see the zeros on the hammer. I don't think I've seen a single, like not even one stomps error. I just give.
I'm pretty sure we do have the stats somewhere. I think they're just going too quick to show them, unfortunately. They just want to go.
They're just so hungry to scrap.
They really are. Nice read there. Not gonna get any conversion.
Yeah, he's not enough stage. Not enough stage. Can't find the dare. Ray just keeps going with Sarah. Like, I don't think I've seen someone stare this much since, I don't know. He stares like it's his job. Finds his side stick in the end. Gonna kill. And if this is a reflection of last game, someone's up big early. Let's see if Raid can reverse all the momentum. I was actually surprised Raid won that. That was a crazy game last game. I think we should study. Anyway, I'm not over that last game. I know we're moved on, but I'm still not over it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it was very, very back and forth, and for Psychews to bring it almost all the way, but Raid just says, nah, we're good. But look at this game. I'm like, oh my gosh, down light bridge to side light finisher.
What is happening?
Psychews is looking for this KO, rips the side, so unable to get it though.
This is not the same Psychews as last game, because
not at all. This is like maybe like second stock Psychews.
Oh yeah,
second.
It's like game 4 Leo in any Smash enjoyers out there. Gonna prep that Lance. I wouldn't say one tricks. 2 people who favor one weapon over the other. A Lance favorer and a Greatsword favorer. Why do they even have 2? Sometimes I'm like, you play a character with 2 weapons. I bet you just like a character with 1. Some people's
honestly, might as well, Oh,
gonna find something.
Get the huge punish, but does get 2 stars. Raid down.
There.
Oh,
gets punished for it. Nope, no hammer. No hammer. If you're a hammer main, hey, Java's off hammer. I'm off hammer.
Who were you again?
Luna doesn't play the game anymore.
Who were you?
No more hammer enjoyers anymore in this world. It's a sad life for us hammer players.
Okay,
but Raid.
Okay, buddy.
Play Nye. Pipe down over there. Raid could be throwing away that action for the Lance. Tries to see if he can see. Just I was saying, floating, trying to find a Sayer. Can't seem to get anything started. Sidelight, nothing into Reed Nair, even though Sidelight Nair is a true combo. I love true combos.
Ooh, try to go for that neutral. Oh no!
Did he touch? He touched. Oh, but he gets punished anyway.
Okay.
Another last stock game.
That was very, very risky. Had Psychews probably committed a little more for that ground pound, that would have been the game there. But Raid barely able to hold on, able to get the touch. But now Psyche is resetting to the corner once again. Raid now putting on the hurt. Nice 3-piece there with the Lance. Nice sidelight down there, putting some more good. Sidelight there again, looking for the KO.
No way!
Raid!
Dude, Raid just reversed 3-stocked him. Sorry, almost reversed 3-stock. Like, it was clean 3-stocks to Raid's 2-stock red. Like, Raid is playing out of his mind. I don't even know what to say. Wow.
Dude, it was absolutely incredible. I mean, Raid was down so much there. And, dude, that last string there, the beautiful, well-placed ground pound there by Raid. And here are the stats. As you thought, 396 on that great sword, 31.
Thank you for showing it up. Thank you for showing it.
Certainly very fun, but you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But that's back-to-back games.
You say that.
Raid has won,
but he has not won the last 2 games. So maybe we need to see some hammer gameplay. Maybe that'll fix everything. A boy can dream. A boy can dream.
I don't know, man. We'll have to see, because right now, I mean, the Greaser's been looking good. I mean, he almost had him both times. But, it's really just that final KO that's really escaping Psychews. And Raid has just been able to find so many better options. Going with that down air, putting some pressure on, able to return to stage. Now waiting for Raid to touch.
Trapping him at the ledge. Finds a sidelight. Finds another chase touch. Can't get anything big. No finishers. Which is a good day for Raid. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Oh, gets back with his last second. Finds the finisher, though. Gonna knock it out. This is an early lead. But, you know, as we've seen, it leads me nothing in this set.
I mean, both times there's been a lead. I mean, it's just been evaporated instantly. I mean, it's been a little rough. But nice side air, not going to be enough to KO. Looking for it. Nice reverse down air there by a Raid on the corner. Get rid of that first stock.
Leads do not matter in this set. If you think, oh, this person's up 2 stocks, they're going to win. Nope. Guess again. Game's even.
Nope, other guy wins. You thought.
What a GC side. I love that. I love when they do that.
You might love it. I don't know if Saiku's
does. Raid's just kind of mashing Dare out of Hitstone, which is kind of funny. But it seems to be working, you know. That's why, hey, I'm behind the mic and he's playing the game, so there's something he's doing right. Doesn't get punished for that D6. Finds a clean 4-piece. Skia, no options.
Oh, no.
Just got saved by the weapon throw. Stop share, please. Nope. just one bit of damage. That's all I want. Okay, I'll take it.
There we go. A little bit of hammer damage.
16 plus 16 damage. That's it. Dare does 16 damage, guys. You'll see it on the chart when we end it. That's all that happened. Oh well.
You know what?
We're back to Greatsword and Lance matchup. Oh,
great. We're getting the unarmed versus axe matchup.
Commentator's curse.
Saiku's finally picking it up.
3-piece, 4-piece.
Oh my gosh.
5. Can't find the 6.
We're getting the box combo going right now. Raid looking for another KO. This could potentially end it. And there we go. Raid takes 3 in a row. And Saiku's is knocked down to lower side. Great job for Rain. They will be fighting the winner of our next set in top 8 winner's side. Now, Jetpack, what happened there, buddy? What happened? That hammer finally did something, and then honestly,
blame the hammer. I don't know. Just blame the hammer, guys. I don't even know.
Blame the hammer? All right, I will.
Please don't.
That's what I'm doing.
I know you would. Yo, Flamey, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Who do we have up next? Because I'm a guy who always like to keep it moving. What we got?
Oh, there it is at 16 damage.
16. What I say? 16 damage.
All right,
what I say? I know my hammer damages.
Fine, I'll give you that. But can we just talk about how well Raid did that game? 253 and 275, very well rounded. 9 weapon throws, so that was kind of crazy. But you know,
the amount of the evenness of I keep kind of making fun of him, being like, guys, he's just playing Lance. No, he's kind of playing everything except unarmed. But you know, that's kind of
there was a tournament a while back. And Pierre was playing, and I think he was playing VV, and he had 200, 200, and 200.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But he's not here right now. So who is here right now, though, is Guichabou and Rise.
I do not know too much about Rise. I'm going to have to be honest with you.
Okay.
I know Guichabou. We all know Guichabou. Won many a Moose War. Won... I don't think he's ever won a real tournament, sadly.
Guichabou?
But he's on... Guichabou? Has he won like a real...
Guichabou won Boulder and placed second and third last year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been on the grind recently.
He's a very good player. I am excited to see what he's got cooking. He's locking in the Asuri right now. You know, if you're a Foda fan, you're really excited. Speaking of Foda, really quickly, me and Flame, we played 2s on or off.
No, did not happen.
We got farmed
did not happen.
by Little Cap and Foda.
No, did not happen.
Farmed, guys. The
did
commentator
not happen.
team got
did not
farmed
happen.
by the devs.
Did not happen.
It's true. Happen. We lost like 100 elo.
Nope. Did not happen.
Anyway, so...
Did not happen.
I'm not a fan of Asuri, but if you're a Foda guy, then you know, you're pretty excited for this. Rise, I think I'm being told, is an Ulgrim main, to my knowledge. That's what we have in the graphic, at least. So that's what we're guessing for now.
I believe that's wrong. Actually, no, you might be right. Because, yeah.
Please, guys, report your characters. What are you doing, guys? Come on.
Yeah, just report your characters. Come on. It's like it's 2 buttons. Come on, you guys can do that really easily. But right now we are waiting on Rise to join the lobby, and I believe that is them.
Changing the graphic.
So Guichabou Guichabou is going to be running guitars, the Asuri that we talked about a little bit more in pre-show.
Off the cannon.
Rise, though. Oh, well, Guichabou doesn't play cannon. He plays guitars.
It's true. It's a sad life. Level 19 Lucian. This is looking like
big
Luna
counter pick.
when
Big
he did that
counter
one
pick.
time. You think this is like a strength measuring contest, and being like, I have the better guitars. No, I have the better guitars. I guess.
Well, honestly, you'd be stupid to challenge Guichabou to a guitar v guitar. I mean, honestly,
that's what's happening
just...
now. Let's see if it pays off.
All right, you know what? We'll just have to see. Rise on the Lucian, the low damage going up against Guichabou's guitars.
Actually,
Let's
as
see
a
how this
guitars
goes.
player yourself, what should we be looking for here in the Ditto as a guitars player right now?
Really just kind of seeing, you know, who kind of has that control with them. With guitars, you have a lot more opportunities to, you know, get some good wake ups, especially out of some of those side light D lights, because there's not a whole lot you can do out of that besides recovery or neutral air. So if you're able to avoid, you know, big strings, that's probably what you're going to be having to do here. But Guichabou priming those guitars, gets the dodge in read, and a nice little bit of a three-piece there. Now kind of get this weapon start going. Rise needs to grab this weapon. Stop playing around the other side of stage. Can he get that weapon?
See, this is one of the coolest things about Brawlhalla. I am a huge, I don't know if people know this, but I'm a huge Kung Fu Panda nerd. I actually, you know, next time when we cut to face cam, I'll show you what I have by the side of my bed. But it's just so awesome to see Tigress from my favorite movie of all time just wielding lightsabers. Like, that's awesome. That's like such like a, oh, it's just so cool. So I'm just excited.
Favorite movie? Like favorite movie franchise?
It is my Kung Fu Panda is my favorite. Kung Fu Panda 1 is is tied for my favorite movie with The Truman Show. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Priming those guitars again. Those little lightsaber daggers. And so far, we talked about the Ditto, but it seems like the game opened with blasters versus sword, and now it's just been like guitar dominance from Guichabou, and then not much from from Rise. Sorry to say.
Yeah, but Rise, I mean, I don't think they're a huge guitar player. Guichabou tried to get a Gimp here, unable to return due to the funny 45
spike.
connecting.
I was about to say. That stage spike was so clutch. The funny 45, that's good. I love alliteration. Yeah. Back on the blasters, yeah. Rise is way much more of a blasters player. I don't understand why they wanted the Caspian. Maybe they know something we don't about stats or about just maybe guitars in general with blasters. But gonna be spacing out those Sarahs. Gonna be trying to find those dares. Float. Throws the weapon away, says, I don't actually want this. Give me back the guitars. Gets a fine, clean 3-hit. On that unarmed damage. Says, I don't even... Let's go fisticuffs. Weapon trial. Unarmed. When is it? Who knows?
Eventually, actually. But Guichabou, nice neutralite recovery there. Getting rid of that second stock off of Rise. Rise, I believe, is going to be on the guitars now in the Ditto. But, I mean, will Guichabou let him get there is the question. I mean,
no,
very, very well, swapping out.
Prime it again. Just prime and prime. Prime and prime.
Rise finally on him. Tries to rip a D-Sig, unable to. Now with the return, slides up the wall, unfortunately, getting caught by the neutralite from the now Guichabou, just on the prowl, going for these reverse recoveries on the corner.
I love this. I love it. Just drop down recovery. Drop down recovery. It'll hit eventually.
It will, and it did.
You know Einstein's definition of insanity?
Play guitars?
No, insanity is trying the same thing over and over again, even though it didn't work the first time.
And expecting different results.
And expecting different rest. But then there's also the quote of, if you don't at first don't succeed, try again. Which are, you know, in very odds with each other.
Ooh,
gonna find that D-Light recovery. Yeah. Game's even.
Look at how even this game is.
I was so, like, Guichabou was gonna win. Like, I'm kind of zoned out. Guichabu's gonna win. Rise is saying, hold on, Jetpack. Calm down. Watch the game, watch the game at hand. So I'm really excited to see what Rise has.
Guichabou unable to get those guitars out just yet, and now Rise trying to keep him starved, unable to. Now we're back in the Ditto, catches the Sarah, rips on the down sig, just could not connect this time. Avoiding the Sarah, resetting the stage, catches the D-Light down air, neutral air to stop Guichabou from touching, just could not find that final hit there to send him back off stage. But a great build of damage here, recovery, Guichabou now in the red, looking for a KO, neutral air connects. Playing on the platform, recovery, that is enough! Rise takes game one!
What?
The level 19 Lucian pulls through.
Level 19 Lucian, I guess.
Goodness.
Hey, I respect that. Gonna stay on
yesterday was
that.
full of upsets. Now,
And there's the
what about
switch.
today, man.
And there's the switch.
What we got? Yup. Yup.
I was waiting. I'll be honest. I was just waiting. I was like, all right, let's see it. So I'm excited to. I love the Guicha cannon. I hate Katars. I've made it known a lot. And I love watching some cannon. It's a little annoying sometimes to fight, but it's cool to watch.
Yeah. Here we go. Game number 2, Guichabou swaps to the Trident. Yeah, that one. Swaps to
The tried and true.
There we go. See,
I'm
I
gonna
was
say
like,
it's like,
I'm gonna say it, and no.
I forgot the character's name actually. It's not Chun-Li is Sakura. Thank you. I said not the
Chun-Li's
best of names.
the Wushang crossover.
Yeah, Chun-Li is Wushang. Wushang needs more crossovers. Hey, if any
Nope.
devs are watching, give Val and Wushang more crossovers.
If any devs are watching,
Give 'em more.
don't listen to Jetpack. we did not ask for this.
Buff Sword
Which move, rip? Okay,
and
buddy,
give
you gotta.
Wushang and Val more crossovers. Finds
Yeah,
the dare, finds
you
the
gotta,
nair.
You gotta blow up. Able to make it back with a cannon. But
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Once again,
Give the
Guichu is
fly.
actually in a deficit here. Has the Katars trying to get that read.
Yeah.
They're just unable to. Whiffs on the neutral air. D-Light neutral heavy there for Rise. And he's in the lead.
This is where, everyone's like, everyone like me probably is like, oh, I know who Guichabou is. I recognize that name. Who the heck's Raid? Who the heck is Raid? I don't know Raid. Right, watching Moose Wars, these are where you find the next pros. Right, if you're your buddy are watching Winters together and you're like, I don't think this Rays guy's gonna win. You're gonna know. You're gonna be like, oh, bet $5 he will, and then when he does, you get $5. So you actually can earn money with knowledge through watching Moose Wars.
I mean, that kind of happened with Marckiemoo. We saw him take the Moose Wars LAN over Sandstorm, Impala, and Radish, and then eventually he ended up going on to win the Royale, which was kind of insane. And I'm pretty sure we'll actually see Marckiemoo soon. But in the meantime, right now, Guichabou still trailing in this game, has yet to make up this damage. D-Layer recovery that might kill. Yes, it does. Rise off the top with that Blaster's recov.
A nice, clean lead. But, sticking on those Blasters, I'm excited. I'm excited to keep watching them. I said I love to watch Blasters, especially for people say Blasters are one of the worst weapons of all time, or at least current meta. Uh-oh, this could be good for Guichabou and bad for Rise. Oh, no options. Still no options. Sweat beating. Has to find. Oh my goodness. Just dares into a new landing. Looks like. Yeah, needs to start getting some damage to find a lead. Guichabou was put him in the red and just kind of keep hitting him, but he just can't find a kill. And Rise just can't find any opening. He's trying to throw things. Finds an air. Finds like a few damages. Sidelight, nothing.
Uh-oh.
No way. Ensig. At first you don't succeed. You are gonna go crazy. Something like that. I don't know.
It's gotten down very, very close here. Rise finally able to focus on building some damage instead of having to avoid it all. Has to try and try and play into these Katars though with Blasters. That's very, very tough. Actually opting to swap over to him. Did not get read there by the down air from Guichabou. Resetting to the corner. Guichabou now starting to pick up the pace a lot more. Doesn't get caught by the Ensig. Gets a huge dodge read and the Sair able to touch and the ground pound weapon throw.
And the taunt. I think that was just a GC haymaker, maybe.
Yeah, it's a haymaker.
GC haymaker. Still, insane gameplay coming out from Guichabou. He locked in. He said, all right, you know what? I'm going to win this set, I think. And he did. That's that pro player difference. Sometimes they can just be like, I think I'm going to win this game. And they just kind of lock in and they do it. Kind of insane.
Just so you know, Jetpack Diff is in chat.
Defensive. Hey, I'm talking to you, buddy. Hey, defensive, I'm talking to you right now. Okay? You just got to make more Wushang and Val crossovers. Please. Please. Back to the...
Nerf Hammer. How about that? Screw that. Screw your hammer, Jetpack. Screw your hammer.
Spear Hammer.
Anyway,
back to the game. back to the sorry. my mom called. Shouts out. Hey, everyone in chat, call your mom after the set's over. When I'm done commentating Brawlhalla.
But
this big gimp happens. Big gimp by Rise. I was just talking about earlier that like pro players can turn on the I want to win. Rise goes, you know what? You think you can win? You think it's easy? No, I'm gonna gimp you with your own weapon, with that unarmed dare. Give it more priority. Give defensive. Give unarmed dare more priority.
Huge reach!
Finds the
Oh my
spring.
gosh!
Oh my goodness.
They had to have swapped accounts. There's no way. Guichabou getting hit by that huge Qatar string is almost unheard of. Tries to go for that D-Sig there, just could not find it though.
Sig beats it out. Finds his hair. Uh-oh. Gets a little greedy with that GC side Sig. Oh, that's a oh, gets his dodge back just in time. Can he punish this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Ground pound doesn't come out. Or doesn't hit.
Back on the cannon, looking for a KO here.
I'm inevitable. And cannon and Sig is like Thanos. It's inevitable.
Uh-oh, but doesn't have dodge!
Oh my goodness!
Rise up 3 stocks to 1. Set is tied.
Guys, I'm gifting a sub. If there's a 3 stock, I'm gifting a sub in chat.
Huge change.
If I watch, I'm gonna gift a sub in chat if I watch a 3 stock go down against one of the goats, Guichabou. Guichabou talks a lot of smack on oh, please don't die. I don't want to give away $5. Guichabou talks a lot of smack on Twitter, so it's kind of fun to see this happen. Uh-oh. A gimp could go down. Uh-oh. He has no options off stage. Rise gets back, touches. Weapon throw to stuff out that N-Sig. Can't...
That should be the stop.
Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Oh, it's not over. It's over. Can't find the dare. Oh. No dodge.
Oh, no. Able to touch, though. Able to touch, though.
No, it's okay.
Rise still putting on so much pressure on the Guichabou. Looking for this first KO of the game. Still just cannot find it. D-Light Stare whips barely.
No.
But Guichabou says no, denies the 3 stock. It is still extremely close.
Sorry,
but, I mean, dude.
We have a set on our hands. As you like to say, we have a set on our hands, guys.
We do.
You know, Rise looking to go up 2-1, looking to clean it up hopefully with that. I'm talking so early. I got to focus on the game happening. Goes off stage. Guichabou with that ground pound to nothing. Casper the Ghost maybe is wall hugging, but Rise back on stage. Wants those blasters back. Find the dare. Doesn't get the true combo into Sayer.
You know, really.
Oh, that new dare. New grounded dare for blasters.
Oh.
Finds the dodge read in. Recovery, nice 3-piece. Can't find anything.
Double side
GC
sig.
side sig. GC side sig. It works, guys. If it first doesn't work, just throw out another side sig.
Okay.
Hold
on, we might be back. It ain't over till it's over.
I was like, guys, this is gonna be a 3 stock, and now it's 1 stock apiece.
Now it is actually not a 3 stock. It is almost the reverse of it. Nice neutral air, sending Guichabou off the side of stage. Looking for the recovery. Not enough force behind it just yet. Guichabou has to turn on that clutch factor. Cannot get a thing going here. Looking for an opening side sig by Rise.
Side sig kills.
Now, the reason why Moose Wars is so incredible is, you mentioned it earlier, this is like one of the only places you can see, you know, those newer players pop off, where the underdogs turn into those top dogs. And right now we have seen it so many times. Can Rise take out Guichabou with his own weapon?
It would be kind of ironic. It would be, sorry, not kind of, extremely ironic if it did. And as I said, as someone who talks a lot of smack on Twitter,
3, 2, 1,
I'm kind of here for it. I'm kind of really here for it.
All right, we'll see.
I said, and I love seeing young upstart players come into the scene. So, you know, Rise with those nasty blasties, I'm nothing but rooting for him.
But he has to take out this game though if he wants to move on to the top 8, and Guichabou is not wanting this to happen. Rise kind of backing up, trying to play a little bit slower, looking for better options to open up with. Guichabou going for that reverse recovery. Still just kind of playing on this corner. Very, very safe, very slow matchup right now.
Really? Yeah, I think they're going to probably... Guichabou, I'm hoping they don't, but he might want to slow it down, slow down the pace of the game, win with that time and that patience. But Rise seems to go, no. Rise is like full steam ahead, pedal to the metal. I know it's been winning. It's been putting on the pressure. It's been forcing you to make mistakes, and I'm going to keep doing that. And I love to see that.
D-Line does not get the read, but
There-
still able to get a
Oh,
punish.
burns
Not
his dodge,
enough.
doesn't
The
kill
low attack is not helping out Guichabou. Tries to go for the recovery, unable to. Rise in. Guichabou is still looking for this first KO, and that would be a huge one. Guichabou gravity cancels side sig like
There's always more side sigs.
clockwork for the guy.
People like to call that the Guichabou, just throwing out GC side six, because you know who's gonna punish you.
Uh-oh.
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 Uh-oh. He makes it back.
There.
He doesn't get the
Oh,
confirm.
no,
He doesn't
Rise!
even no punish. Wait, 2 dots, 3 dots. There it is. Okay. He found the confirm eventually. Good to see that. Rise ties up the game. 2 stocks apiece. Preps those guitars. Back to that ditto you were talking about earlier. Or I was talking about earlier, and you were giving us that coaching. You were giving that guitar ditto coaching. Let's see if they paid attention.
I ain't no coach. Nice recovery.
Finds the recovery, puts him in the air, tries to start something with that D-Light, can't find anything. They're going sig for sig right now. Uh-oh. No options. Uh-oh. Can't find that D-Light, doesn't poke his head up enough as the exhaust recovery doesn't send far enough. Juggles starting his little bit out of options. Finds the D-Light, finds the dodge read, gets the D-Light. Oh, what a bounce with that Nair. Nair, to spot dodge Nair, really, really good. Can't find the recovery to punch the recovery. Sends him off stage with Nair, drops down Nair, maybe looking for a Dare, maybe a D-Sig. Finds and can't get anything started too big. Finds the D-Light, finds the Nair.
I can't do anything here too much.
Side
I mean,
leg.
both players are on very low attack
They are.
characters, so you know they have
And
to
but
do a
besides
little
that,
bit
like-
more to find a consistent KOs, and a nice side sig ripped by
I
Guichabou,
can't believe
unable
didn't
to
kill
get it.
in Red. What?
Ground pound into recovery, not enough.
Ground pound and
What?
neutral is so.
Another neutral
As-
sig being thrown out.
You know,
Still.
as Kendrick says, it's not enough. Recovery, not enough. I bet 1 or 2 more hits and it will be down for Guichabou. But Rise still in that like light orange, almost red range. He's gonna need to find.
Ooh, okay, Rise. Okay.
Guichabou on his winner side stock because we're on winner side, so it's okay. It's okay. I know people
Yeah,
were
you
scared.
can lose this set, but you definitely
You
want
can
to
lose
go
a
in the
set.
top 8
Yeah,
through winners.
I personally wouldn't like to, but you can. No D-Light. Tries to go for a sidelight. Thinks it would pick up, but it doesn't. Not too much of a punish. Oh, holds it for just a little extra second, maybe. Actually, no.
Just looking for a
Gets that
little bit
kill.
more force, because that sig also kind of works how Koji side sig does, how Isaiah side sig, Dusk side sig, etc. You know, it has that first initial hit, and you get to charge it up a little bit more, and then you fire, you let go. And now, Rise without a weapon has to play on the corner. Guichabou picking up these guitars that were primed, playing just very, very well on the edge. Unable to touch, finally does not get the weapon spawn though. Guichabou once again primes those guitars, does not want to stay on the cannon for too long, and lucky spawn here for Rise, but in a little
Really
bit of
lucky.
a damage deficit. Guichabou
Yeah,
definitely
I was
turned on
about,
the
I was
jets a
about
little
to
bit.
say I kept being like, all right, like tournament stock for Guichabou, let's pack it up, Rise. But now Rise is in the damage deficit with Guichabou in light yellow. Oh, and Rise in that orange. It's really, really. That's right. I said, uh-oh, he's gonna find another punish.
Right.
Finds the 2Bs, orange and red, from yellow to orange. Throws away his guitars, wants to get them back, can't find them. Waiting for weapon spawn. Will the Valhalla Gods? Valhalla Gods go, nope. That spawn is gonna be for Guichabou. Tries to go for the instant ground pound. That would have done
my
so
goodness.
much.
Neutralize.
Can't find a
Finally get
read
the
off
dodge
that.
in.
Gets
Finally
uh-oh.
picks up the blasters.
Uh-oh.
Huge
This is
opportunity
big.
here. Can Rise close it out?
Can't
Whips in
find
the
any-
D-Light.
Oh!
Whips again on the side light.
Oh my god, he needs to
they're
land.
so
He needs to
vertical.
get on his-
Come on. It is so
Yep,
close.
side
Side
light,
light,
headlight.
neutral light, recovery.
He just doesn't
Not
kill. Doesn't
enough.
kill. One more. One.
Oh,
and it stuffs it out.
Tries to go for recovery.
Wait, he's in the air. He has no option. He throws.
Side sig.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What the
Rise!
Oh my god. With the fist bump taunt, ready to go. And he gives him the Darth Vader thumbs down. I hate to say it, but that was kind of some aura. Dudes, guys, Rise is aura farming. Rise is aura farming. We gotta stop.
Dude, Jetpack, can
Oh
you
my
shut
goodness.
up? Oh my god.
He is! Oh my god. I was like, Rise in the deficit. Rise in the... Oh, holy Strom Bolies. My heart is pumping. That was an insane set.
Woo!
And we have Raid shouting out Rise as well. The R named, the short four-let. Oh, look at that, dude. Haymaker into the little fist bump. Like, these are the fists that did it, and you know.
Oh,
28 throws,
goodness.
13 for Rise. Oh my goodness.
Bro.
Holy heck.
28 weapon throws from Guichabou. I just want to point that out.
Yeah,
he
and
primed those
500
guitars so many
So
times,
much.
bro.
And you can see that in the damage. I guess they both played so much guitars. But and Rise did less damage than Guichabou. It's 3-1 for Rise. I don't know the seeding, but I'm pretty sure that's an upset.
Oh,
Gotta
a
be an
huge one. I mean, I think Guichabou seeded like, man, let's see. He seeded, I believe, 4th actually.
Do not know.
I think it's
Anyway,
but
we gotta keep
goodness.
going. We gotta
We
keep
do
going.
have to keep going.
Guys, it's the GOAT. Guys, all bow down to the GOAT of NA.
Yeah.
Marckiemoo. Marky GOAT. Level 60 Mordex, insane. Versus Shade. I don't know too much about Shade. Do you, perchance?
I do.
Please enlighten me in chat.
I will. I mean, so Shade obviously has been on the come up for quite a while. Recently played. He placed top 32 at BCX in 2v2s with his teammate, and you know, overall, certainly on the come up in the 1v1 aspect, getting, I believe, a 9th place at Trial of Lafay. And has been able just to, you know, keep on that grind, get another top 32 at Trial of Freya, and then since then has kind of been on a little bit of a slump. So, you know, he kind of wants to get back into it. But Marckiemoo, dude,
Dude, where do we start?
Dude,
He's just Marckiemoo.
Dude,
You know
he's
the
got
name.
that gold.
He's got that drip.
Silver.
You got that.
You
You
got
got that
two.
silver.
Gosh,
Bronze.
you got the silver. You get the 2 bronze. Dude, he's just been absolutely incredible, picking up a 3rd place at BCX, and I believe Hackle and I both have him winning this tournament, and for
I would
good
agree with you.
reason. I mean, he has been popping off. The off season, I hope has been pretty nice to him. And you know, this is gonna be one of those first competitive aspects of the new year. But coming up very, very soon, Winter Championship for North America. The 23rd is 1v1s, and March 2nd is 2v2s. So please make sure you sign up for those. Start.gg/Brawlhalla for your year 10 needs. Shout out Brawlhalla for sponsoring this wonderful tournament. And now,
Very nice of you. Thank you, bro.
without further ado, we have Marckiemoo versus Seeing Shade. Who do you think is gonna win here?
Marckiemoo. Like what? Like, come on. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Also,
Rude.
while we're in the face cam, now we got face cam time. I showed it a little earlier. This is my little Kung Fu Panda. He stays by the side of my bed. He's my goat. He's gonna go back there now.
Oh my
Best
goodness.
movie of all time. Thank
Best
you.
movie
Thank
of all
you, everyone.
time. All right.
All time.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. All right. But Shade is on Val this time. Normally, I'm used to seeing him on the Wushang or, you know, on some kind of scythe. But no, we're seeing him on Val, and this might be an off-season pickup. But Marckiemoo on the classic default boxing gloves Mordex.
Classic. You know what I think?
Classic.
You know, people. I was talking to them. People are saying Sword is top 1. You know,
Yeah,
I've
it is.
been having a conversation with people, and they've
It
been
is.
saying that. So maybe that's why he's switching.
Hey, you know what? If it ain't don't hate the player, hit the game.
Hate the game.
But we can never hate Brawlhalla.
Are you-
We love Brawlhalla. Hashtag
Are you wearing a
Brawlhalla.
Sabres jersey right now?
No.
Brawl.
That's awesome.
Maybe.
That's awesome. We'll talk later about Sabres. I love the Sabres. Go Sabres. Anyway, go Sabres. Go Marckiemoo. Go Bills. I like to call this the clap wars because they're just going to keep naring. They're just going to be clapping above their head. Clap, clap, clap. Gauntlet Dittos. You know, I normally say I'll never get tired of Gauntlet Dittos, but you know, I'm getting there. I do like watching them go down. I love the strings. I love, gonna find a nice 3-piece with the no dodge, and also can jump that. That Emerald Scythe. I haven't seen that in a while. Marckiemoo goes, yeah, this is gonna be a dripless setup, low key. Gonna look for
We're
that
gonna run with it anyway.
insig to kill. Yeah, I think he's aura farming. You know, you know, when you have no drip but you win games, it's aura farming. You're welcome.
Okay, buddy.
What a
Ooh,
break
gravity
dance.
cancel.
That's crazy.
Down. You know, getting that first stock off, very, very important here. But Shane's actually kind of keeping up a little bit. Will this run away from him, though? Has Sword, has a very, very good KO weapon, and he needs it soon. Getting that soft side air, looking for this edge guard here, trying to bait something out. Marckiemoo able to return, unable to get any hits going, though. Nice side light, dash back, trying to reset here. Side, neutral light, Sarah whiffs on the nair. It's pretty close here. Marckiemoo wants those really gauntlets back, but D-Light recovery, not enough from Shade.
Not enough.
It's not enough.
Not enough. Oh, going off stage. That sword. And Shade is the second time Shade, no dodge, doesn't jump. Because actually, Sidelight, Nair, for the chat and those who don't know, is a 50, kind of a 50-50 with no dodge. Because if you do Sidelight, you can jump the Nair. Or as the person who hits the sidelight, you can do jump there and catch the jump. So Shade, I'm actually really surprised, is not taking the 50-50 and jumping, but gets an insane gimp.
Let's go, Shade.
So he goes 50-50s be damned, Jetpack. I'm just gonna gimp the goat.
Dude, I absolutely
also no dodge on that.
Marckiemoo
goes, you know what? Marckiemoo goes, okay, you gimp me, I'm just gonna kill you.
Why not? Now, these guys have actually fought before in tournament. It was back in Trial of Wafe, where Marckiemoo ended up 3-0ing Shade. But, you know, maybe we'll see a little bit of a different story here. We've had quite a few upsets this weekend. I mean, just last set, Rise over Guichabou in 4 games. Absolutely incredible. I mean, this is where the Titans are falling. And, you know, this is where all that offseason practice comes to show.
No jump. What are you doing? Uh-oh, that's game. Shade, you gotta be jumping those nairs, buddy. Like, I hate to say it, but you gotta find
Uh-oh, Marckiemoo found a new emoji to use.
No, that's just he always does the love emoji. I think he's just so
No, but he found a different one. There's a different one now. It used to be the Yumiko one, now it's the
It's true.
Did you just blow into a straw?
I said it's true. I was gonna take a water break because I don't want to talk about it, dude.
Okay, buddy. This guy, bro.
We're back. No character swaps. I am thinking that, you know, Caster's Curse. Ready for this? Marckiemoo's going to do a clean 3-0, and we're going to keep moving. But Shade showing signs of life with that Gimp, that second stock. I am excited to keep watching them play. Let's see if it can happen. I love this map. Shade starts off not moving. Marckiemoo gets those gauntlets. Let's see if it starts with a Ditto. Does not. We're going to have a different start. Shade having that sword. That was just everything about sword is so good. Marckiemoo goes, I'm going to gimp you. Nope. Reversal. Shade throws away the weapon. Let's see if Shade can get something started. No dodge off that dare. Very bold of Marckiemoo. Shade finally dodges. Clap, clap. No dodge still. Shade is holding his dodge so long. That's crazy. He's looking Marckiemoo in the face and going, I will not bend to your will.
Yeah, but you might have to soon. I mean, look at the damage he's taken. Uh-oh. Huge opportunity here. Ground pound does not stuff out recovery, so Marckiemoo was able to return there. But Shade now trying to put some pressure on Marky off stage. Sidelight, try to go for the recovery there. Couldn't find a dash back. Shade trying to get some more damage and looking pretty good here. Catches the neutral light. Disarms Marckiemoo. Trying to get the star, but D-Light into recovery for Marckiemoo. Pulling out that Jade Dragon once again.
And that's going to be the stock. Switches back to the gauntlets. Marckiemoo looking for those claps, looking for those sidelights. Something to get started. There's that sidelight. Dodges up. Lands, though. Shade looks for recovery. Cannot hit it. Marckiemoo tries to catch the landing. Catches the landing anyways. D-Light. Clean 3 hits unanswered. Oh, gets greedy. Shade goes, I'm going to wake up with that dare. And cannot find the nair. Dare. Kills. And the game has tied. Sorry, the stocks are tied up. The damage, not so much. Stocks, damage.
Catches the D-Light, looking for the return. Catches the gravity cancel neutral light. Nair. Ground pound whips on it. But Shade still drops. Full stock lead here for Marckiemoo. Shade has to get back into it. Has to come out of those shadows. Play a little bit more in the sun and get some good damage going. But Marckiemoo will not let him.
That was insane. What a read!
What a call out,
what?
Dude. What a call out, Marckiemoo.
He's so good. Guys, I'm a Marckiemoo Glazer, and I'm not...
I lied.
Shade! I lied. Shade just said, shut up, Jetpack Yambi. You need to go home and like think about what you've done.
Pack zombie.
Yetpack Yambi. That's how the Europeans pronounce my name. It's really funny. See, that time he had no dodge, and he just goes for the recovery because you can't 50-50. Oh, finds it, doesn't go for the D-light, though goes for the side light, doesn't pick it up. Gets him off stage. Ground, GC breakdance, and that's going to be the game. 2-0. 2-0.
2-0 currently for Marckiemoo.
Shade is thinking. Shade's thinking about that.
Yeah, he's going to have to pull out something here. That was a great gimp off the top there for Shade. Had a nice evened up game, but Marckiemoo was able to, you know, say, no. Dude, beautiful read there with that scythe. Now, that's something that a lot of people liked how Marckiemoo played with. I mean, his scythe was absolutely incredible. But right there, oh my god, Shade. What a play. The falling neutral air. But Marckiemoo says, not today, buddy. You're going away. And now, Marckiemoo is one game from going into top 8.
I don't have anything to say. Marckiemoo is consistently playing really well with that scythe. We're seeing actually a lot more gauntlets. The scythe gets the dodge read in. Can't find that. Oh, just a little bit not damaged enough. But the string is not over. He says, get back off. The offstage is my domain. Domain expansion, scythe, string. Marckiemoo is going to keep getting those hits. Find that D-light Sarah, yeah. And Shade tries to go too low. If I had a nickel for each time, that
you had 15 cents.
Ground pound, I'd have 15 cents.
That is any KOs too.
Yeah, I'd have a full 3 stocks. Oh, tries to wake up.
Oh,
exhausted recovery
triple recovery by Marckiemoo.
Yeah, I like that. I like that option select. Shade cannot keep him off the side. Oh,
what? Okay,
he's starting to cook.
Only
No, he's starting to cook. He's feeling himself. He's feeling himself. This could be bad. Your Shade, this is bad. But Shade goes, it's not over yet. Recovery. Oh! And he goes, I took notes. GC, unarmed ground pound.
What?
Ooh! Oh,
Marckiemoo goes down,
and waits. I don't even.
And is able to turn 3 stocks to 1.
I was just waiting for a nair to happen.
But it never did.
Nope. Marckiemoo just floated really low, I think. And then Shade was like, thought he was going to go high, so he took. Oh.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh. Marckiemoo is one of the nicest, like, kindest people. Like, but he just like, in game, he's evil. He's just like
you don't remember the one picture he took during the Royale?
Like, what are we doing?
Gosh, bro.
Oh, Marckiemoo.
What is he doing? He's just dancing around, bro. Come on, Shade. You gotta get this stock off at least. Catching the dodge with the neutral air.
Oh,
no! Throw down.
Oh, okay, no, I thought it was out of it.
Unable to find the KO.
I was about to scream. Guys, 3 stock. 3 stock and I don't. 3 stock and I give this up.
Marckiemoo is still alive though.
Able
to touch. Oh my god, the plot armor on this kid trying to go down for the dare. Unable to, still alive.
No.
Shade.
Okay. Hey, no gifts. No gifts today from the old jetpack.
What a mountain to climb. This, honestly, climbing Everest would be easier than winning this game. This is a task and a half. There, not enough. Marckiemoo weapon throw up. Neutral sig.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
But the dunk comes through.
And he, oh wow, yeah. That was cool. That was cool. Shade, I think left the lobby. Shade left the lobby instantly. So I get that. I would too. I get that anyway. Never sleep on Marckiemoo. That's my GOAT. Holy smokes. He's so good at the game.
Absolutely. I mean, Shade spent the majority of that game unarmed, which is absolutely insane. That's the most damage they did on that weapon. Similar to Marckiemoo, actually. Marckiemoo hit a lot of unarmed recoveries and really just played very, very well. But unfortunately, yeah, Shade just kind of got overwhelmed in that game and just could not really pick it up.
I'm really excited for the next game.
What's the next one?
It is Monihalla versus
Monihalla. What we got?
Versus Java.
Like the script or the player?
Java like the people who made Minecraft, by the way.
Oh,
you know that?
okay.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that.
Monihalla
Java-
versus the coding
Minecraft.
script. No,
It's
we have
Minecraft
Java.
Steve from Smash.
We have Java coming in here. Incredible player going up against Monihalla, who has been on the come up quite recently, actually. We talked a little bit about him during pre-show, and I believe Heckle and I both have him on at 3rd place. But, you know, maybe he can surprise us today. Going up against Java. What do you think is going to happen here? What do you think?
This is the first time where these are both names that I know really well. Monihalla, really good, young upstart player, and just known for the great sword. And how could you not know him for the great sword? It's just so the great sword's so good. Gonna be on that Imugi off of the J-Uns. I was remembering names. I close my eyes to remember characters sometimes, but gonna be on that holy smokes! Gonna be on that Imugi for those Sigs and Java, not Java, Java, off of the Bodvar. Sadly, Java will not be playing twos. Totally random, guys. Koala Crocky just got on, and he's playing Brawlhalla. This could be big. I'm excited.
Massive.
Anyway, I'm more excited for this. Massive. You know what's also still massive?
No.
Team
Okay.
So
Let's
Java
get into game 1 here.
with
What do you think
4
is going to happen?
silvers.
Who's winning? Who's winning?
I didn't know this. Java 4 silvers, 2 bronzes, 0 golds. Kind of sad. Monihalla with 1 top 8. Java is a legacy player, and he is so good at the game. Monihalla is really good at that great sword. And I'm a Java defender. I really like Java. He's a very kind player, very nice person in person. Monihalla, a little bit of that disrespect, a little of that young kid energy. But you know, it's good for the culture. I will be rooting for Java, but I actually do not know who will be winning this game. But if I had money, I would put on Java because I like him as a player more, respectfully. Monihalla was very nice to me when I met him at PCX, though. So shout out Monihalla. Very kind person.
I do think Monihalla will be taking this set. I mean, he's this offseason he's been working very, very hard. And right now has the lead, but now Java's on the orb, whiffing on the side. Sig still needs this first KO. Java tried to go up for the recovery. Luckily not punished. Whiffs on the neutral finisher twice. Now ooh, what a call out. Nice down air there by Monihalla. Able to live a little bit longer. Trying to go for the reverse there. Whiffs on the Sair. Needs to return here. Java recovery. Gets the disarm. Now,
Java is really, here's what I will say. Java is really, really, really good at offstage. One of my good friends, shouts out by Dinu, is a offstage menace, and he says one of the only pros that is better than him at offstage is Java. Quote by Dinu. So, if we're going offstage, kind of what Java was baiting, and we saw it, Java won that interaction. So if you ever see an offstage interaction, I'm going to have to give the, what I say, like clockwork. Go offstage, Java's going to win.
Okay.
Okay. Java on that spear, off the Bodvar. As of you know, it's not an old change, but it's still good to talk about. So known for that Bodvar, that's that sword, that hammer, but it's been on the Dusk spear and orb train for a really long time, which I respect. I love to see orb players besides Radish. It's good to see people doing it, and it's good to see Ethan left, Crocky's gone. Good to see spear players as well. It's, who's playing spear these days? Capsar.
A lot of people actually. Oh, nice neutral sig there by Java.
That was a great read-in. Insane dodge read-in.
That was a huge neutral sig there by Java. Stealing the lead away from Monihalla. Money's still looking for his weapon. Needs to pick up something. Picks up the axe. Cannot prime the greatsword.
What I said,
now
don't
goes
go
off
stage.
Dare,
don't go off stage.
weapon throw. Recov connects there from Monihalla. So
the D-leg just doesn't hit. Just misses.
On the Sair. Doesn't get the 3-piece that we wanted. Java now putting the pressure on the Monihalla.
Dash. Drops down to. Dare. Tries to go for the weapon throw. Can't find it.
Whiffs on the end sig. He really needed that to KO. But Java able to pick up the orb, get around everything. Dare. Playing so well, cutting through that turtle defense, gets the 3-piece. Java looking for the KO off the top, still unable to find it.
I was like, what are we doing? No sidelight Sair? But he goes, no. I have bigger things in mind. I have sidelight Nair recovery in mind.
You gotta respect it, though. You gotta respect it.
And no, he has no options, so he has to sidelight to get back. But the javelin throw will kill. skill, insane.
Java actually popping off right now. He's doing really good against this Amugi. You know, we're not normally, normally when we see Amugi, we're like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna win because like no one else plays this character. And it's like, well, this guy does, and he plays it very, very well.
Really
so, I honestly had some chips on Monihalla winning this game, but hey, you know what?
And I had my
came to
money on
play.
Java, so I think it's good actually.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
No switches on characters. Monihalla is now in the poop color. I'm a big fan of brown colored characters. I think it's funny. Java starts off with that I think like this is like probably the most classic string. Like sidelight, D-light, Sarah is like you think about Brawlhalla, you're like, that's Brawlhalla. Love to see it. Monihalla picks up with N-light, side sig. Okay, see that's not very Brawlhalla of you.
That's not very Brawlhalla. What do you mean it's not very Brawlhalla? It's in the game, isn't it?
Think about things that are super Brawlhalla. Like D-light Sarah, that's like so Brawlhalla.
Super Brawlhalla, huh? Ooh!
Kills! What a good signature that is. His kit was actually recently nerfed, but hitboxes don't care about your end lag. Facts don't care about your feelings, and I'm joking. And hitboxes don't care about your end lag. Looks for that D-light, can't find it. Nair's gonna send off, he's gonna get the weapon back. He's probably looking for a sidelight Sarah. Goes for the raw Sarah, can't find it, weapon thrower stuffs it out. Goes for that Sig, like I was talking about, and drops the Sarah. Java, what are we doing? Are you a professional player or a silver player? Dude.
Dog, Jetpack, be quiet, bro. You could not do anything he's doing right now.
You don't even know. I could hit sidelight Sarah consistently. You know?
Good,
At least I
buddy.
can do that.
No. You'd get dog walked 11 out of 10 times against Java. Don't even.
But you know what? The 12th time, I'd at least take a stock. Java gets punched in the face, gets uppercutted in the face, and now there's a lollipop trying to cut him down. And it works.
Monihalla has such a huge lead here. Honestly, it's looking pretty good for him,
This lead is
game
really massive.
A little rough, but you know what? This game looking much, much better.
And it started so strong for Java with that string, and Java was in the driving chair for all of last game and the beginning of this one, but it seems like Malihalla's figured him out. Let's see if Java can lock in. Sidelight Sarah is going to put him off stage. Can he? Oh, that was so close to hitting. Java needs to find a few things. Java needs to get a kill yesterday, like in the next few seconds. Oh, egg drop doesn't
whiffs
land.
on the egg drop!
But hits that. I don't think Monihalla touched. Okay. There's that kill I was talking about. Needs to find a string. He's going to go to the spear. He goes, maybe I can build up damage. Sidelight, N-light, true combo. Maybe he's going to start fishing for that. There's that sidelight that I was talking about. But it doesn't matter if Monihalla just 2 JV2. So it's okay.
So, nah. Go next.
Oh, well.
Go next. Next game. Come on. Chop. Honestly, I don't see Java swapping to anything here. I feel like, he's been kind of rocking with the Dusk for quite a while, and I feel like he's relatively confident on it. I mean, there's not much wrong with his Dusk. I mean, it's just so good. But Monihalla, level 95 Amugi, by the way. This guy has been on the grind since that character came out.
Monihalla is such a character. Monihalla is good for the culture.
He's good. Real ones remember his Orion days back on Nintendo Switch.
3, 2,
But that's a story for a different time.
You do.
That's a story for a different time. But regardless of that, game number 3, this set comes down to a best of 3. Who will claim it? Already a huge opener for Monihalla. Try to get another dodge in read, but just would not go.
Gonna be, the dare misses, but he gets caught with the N-light. Side sig doesn't get picked up. Sidelight nothing into sidelight. No finisher. Monihalla touches, gets all his options back. Oh, Java with the D-Sig lands that. Can't find the side sig. Incredible spot dodge by Java. Sidelight, could be true there, but doesn't get it picked up. Monihalla hits him with the Sarah, and that is going to kill. Monihalla gets an early lead. The game, set count 1-1. Stock count 3-2. We have a set on our hands, folks. Don't move. Don't touch that dial. This is also, I think, our last set. This is our last set together, sadly. So,
Unfortunately,
if you're
but
having a-
let's
if you're
keep
like-
focusing on this. I mean,
I know.
we still have so many more opportunities to watch.
I know. Well,
I
I'm
mean, a
saying,
nice
you know,
recap,
if you're
not gonna
getting
KO.
hungry, you need to use the restroom and get water. Just lock in for just a little bit more, and it's gonna be worth it. You can go do whatever you want after that.
It definitely will.
Java can't land.
Nice neutraler.
Java
Not
is
at all.
still-
The nice D-light.
No.
Monihalla actually using the axe.
D-light,
Another
D-light.
D-light. Trying to
Oh,
go
he wanted
again
that D-
up
he
for
wanted
it.
that D- disrespect
Interrupts
D-light.
the side sig. Java still cannot find the KO. I think a
wants a
raw
D-light,
Sarah might.
disrespect.
No, it wouldn't even KO yet.
No.
Mugi is very
That will.
high defense.
That'll kill.
Side sig will.
Big side
Definitely
sig.
needed. But look, Java is nearing that barbecue sauce color, not looking for, you know, any more damage. Monihalla is kind of throwing out a couple attacks, look for like, hey, dodge this, nope, dodge this one. Ooh, and light
Just so
and
many
light
hitboxes.
there for Monihalla. Just one stock away from taking this game.
Java has a lot of work to do, but you know what? He can. If he loses this, it's okay. He has another game. Oh, that end light drops. Darn shame. Java gets back on stage though. Touches. Cannot punish that side sig. No dodge. Monihalla smelled that like a blood and water and goes for that dash D-light, but cannot find anything. But he gets the 3-piece anyway. Monihalla pressuring him at the edge. Gets that end light, catches him anyway, gets the 2-piece. Monihalla seems to be unstoppable with his greatsword right now. Java can only find weapon throws. Oh, I lied. And then I lied again. Monihalla. Oh,
Uh-oh.
goes off stage.
Uh-oh.
Weapon throw. Low options. Dare. Goes. That was so good. Jump to bait Java for the dare. Fast falls and
That full court
Out of the
KO. Hold on. Monihalla taking
LeBron.
game 3.
LeBron from the logo.
I wouldn't even say that's LeBron from the other side, bro.
LeBron from the logo. I am.
More like a Jokic shot, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Good reference.
So here we go.
Will Java swap?
Game
to the
number
hammer.
4. Okay. Java, he needs
Look at the-
to force game 5 and then take
Look at
game
the-
5 to move on to winner's side top 8.
Look
But-
at the game chat.
I can see it.
Yeah, I think Java needs to figure something out. He's taking a break. Maybe he's switching to that Bodvar. Maybe he's switching to Hattori. Maybe he thinks a sword will do him justice. But
Maybe he goes
Monihalla
Nai.
has a Nai is an option.
Nai
Imugi
honestly is very consistent counter to Greatsword in my opinion. I mean, there's really, yeah. I mean, you kind of gotta play a little bit more back. But Java's definitely taking a minute to try and figure out, you know, maybe I do this, maybe I play with this in mind, or maybe Java pulls out the level 100 Nyx that many people don't actually know about.
I do know about it. I know
Some
about
people
it,
don't,
and,
you know, and you know, maybe that comes out here. Maybe just go right back to Dusk. All right, tried and true. Let's
he thought.
let's
he
figure it
thought
out a
would
little
know.
bit. It was like, all right, take a mental refresh, and you know, just kind of rock with it, rock and roll, baby.
He still can switch. The maps have not been pulled up. Maybe Dusk, you know, that Red Dusk. He's thinking about Red Dusk, maybe Red Bodvar. We'll see. We are still. Oh, maps are coming out. I'm also interested. Do you think we're gonna switch maps? We've been on Small Fortress of Alliance. I think every single game, and at least the last 2 games have been Small Fortress. And Imugi, aka Monihalla, has won those. So I think
Plus,
we might see a
Ellie
different-
Spaceport. That's where we're going to. Trust.
No way, bro.
The Java
There's
Java
actually
picked that
zero
map
way.
so many times, man. But he is gonna close it out though. We're gonna go to Small World's End. So honestly, another map very, very suited for Monihalla
good.
here.
Yeah, I would want to I don't understand why we're not going to try. Like,
Well, Monihalla actually
want-
is very good on platform maps, and that's kind of what makes him such a great greatsword player. I mean, he's able to adapt very, very well.
yeah.
And you know, he's able to use a lot of aerials, and especially with a Muki, you slide charge a DC, cover half the map too. So that's something you got to be careful with. But a nice
But it's
double
just like-
neutralite off rip for Java.
If you just have so much, it's just kind of like guitars. If you have so much no platforms, it's just so hard to land sometimes, especially with how good. Look at that. Like, he's trying to land and he just can't find a Monihalla. Is so good with that greatsword.
Ooh, hold on,
What
Java.
is side sig? Oh, dare? Can
And
he
he goes
confirm
out
it?
for the dare too.
Nope.
Monihalla looking
Side
for
lane.
a
Oh,
KO
gets
already.
a nice Sarah. Up. One more
Uh-oh.
recovery. Oh! Just
That would have
the
been
tip missed.
crazy,
That's
bro.
so sad. I wanted just the tip. But it looks like it's not going to happen. And Java takes an early lead. Java, you know, maybe maybe he took some deep breaths. He locked in. He studied the blade. And he said, I'm going to win this game. Okay, Java goes high.
Maybe, but you know, Monihalla is still looking for this first KO. Has a lot of options to do so.
And everything kills.
Axe
D-Light
neutral
might kill.
probably
And Light
KO.
kills. That would have killed.
That
That
would
would have
have.
killed for sure. Recovery would have killed. I think, yeah, D-Light, wait, N-Light, one more N-Light, a D-Light, like everything killed. Or just a
Double weapon throw.
Sorry, double
Yep.
weapon throw. That kills too.
Of all things, double weapon throw. Double weapon. But you know, right now, this is like the first time we've seen Java in the lead since that game 1, and you know, certainly looking a little bit better, but a nice 5 hit there by Monihalla.
Dude, like, what, like
Java
I said,
has
like,
to be
he
careful.
can't land.
Huge opener there for
He's just
Monihalla.
not dodging. Java's not dodging. Java just didn't dodge the last, like, 3 strings, and he can't land. He's not dodging. You know, is he
got
infinitely
the-
better than me? Yes. Yeah, I don't know why you can go for a double there.
He
I
didn't
don't-
have it. Monihalla was on ground when
Oh, you're so right. He touched.
Look, oh,
That should
damn.
be
Monihalla not able to
Didn't
touch Java.
touch.
Hold on.
Wow.
Looking good
I-
here.
N-Light, Nair.
goat.
The goat status. Java, he took some deep breaths. That doesn't kill. I'm surprised because it hits at a weird angle. Weapon throw. He still has his dodge. Little slow on that ground pound. Recovery kills.
Recovery.
Last.
Does.
One more.
Here we go. Monihalla takes out Java stock here. That is Java's winner side run done. However, if Java can win this stock here, he can force a game 5.
I want this game.
What
5.
will happen?
I want it. I'm a Java fan. I'm also
We'll
want to
have
keep
to see,
watching
though.
this set. That was such a good backdash. Holy smokes, to avoid that falling stare. Not looking good for Java. I bet he does weapon throw. Oh.
Oh
he doesn't end it.
no! Monihalla
Well-
says no. Neutral
Well-
sig to the dome and takes the set. 3-1. Oh my goodness. GG, well played on both ends.
But it's not
Wow.
over if you are a Java fan like me. That was just winner side, so Java will be going down to fight Flower in the loser's side. Really good player. If you actually want to watch that set, they're going to be streaming games in Discord. A little shout out to the Discord stream. I'm going to be over there actually later watching that set. Java Flower seems like an insanely good set to watch, so I'll be there. I hope to see you guys there. Maybe.
Yeah, and unfortunately, some tough news to break. Radish has lost to Guichabou in Game
What?
5 to
No.
enter top 8. So Radish is not in this tournament anymore. So a little unfortunate there. But on the bright side, currently in our top 8, we have Raid and Rise and Marckiemoo and Monihalla on the winner side. On the
Wow.
lower side, currently we have Guichabou and Saikus, who are going to be going head to head. And then on the other side, it will be the winner of Java Flower and the winner of Seeing Shade and Mr. Boy. So with
I'm
that
gonna
being
have to go
said,
Shade Java. I'd say just predictions really quick. Shade Java.
Shade Java. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see. Mr. Boy's pretty good though. I'm gonna be honest.
I believe
And,
it.
Flower's no one to mess around with.
No, Flower's really. They're all really good.
Jetpack. With that being said, it is time for us to depart.
Oh,
Is there any more?
so sad.
Is there anything you want to say before we take our leave here?
Roses are red, violets are blue. It's been very fun commentating with you.
Welcome back, everyone, to Moose Wars Sub-Zero 1v1. I am Tripped Up, joined here by my good friend Jiro to Death, and we've got a very interesting top 8 for you here today. Tell me about it, Jiro.
Oh man, first of all, I'm extremely excited to cast this. Like, this top 8 is looking absolutely stacked. I'm a massive Marckiemoo fan. Okay, I'm not gonna glaze more though. Alright, we're just gonna watch the matches and see what happens. But yeah, what else can I say, man? Marckiemoo versus Monihalla, Raid versus Rise, like, crazy matches.
We do have some pretty crazy matches, especially considering what we could have had, because instead of Rise, you know, most of us expected to see Guichabou in this seat, so this is very interesting indeed. But yeah, we have the Raid versus Rise, which is Ulgrim versus Lucian. Lucian being a pick that, honestly, I don't think we've ever seen since the days of Luna, so this is very interesting. I'm happy to see him being represented, especially Blasters, you know, I'm happy to see it.
It's looking exciting, and again, I saw Rise's performance. Same with Raid, like, again, two Titans clashing right now. So yeah, very exciting time here. Hope you enjoy it, chat. I definitely will.
Yes, we are definitely going to enjoy ourselves here today.
Yeah.
So here we go. Getting to game number 1, going to Small Fortress of Lions. Always a popular map. And here we go.
Yep.
Start things off. Now, I didn't get to ask you who you think might be taking this. Do you have any favorites?
Again, extremely biased Marckiemoo. He is my next go to Brawlhalla, in my opinion, my humble opinion. So yeah, like, his side is so explosive and stuff, like. But anyway.
I was talking about this game, but I got you. It's okay. But yes, here we are. So right now, neither player gained too much of an edge. Right now, we have Rise, who's trying to space out with the Blasters. A's able to get a D-Light. Okay, combo right now. Raid, once again, falling to another D-Light combo. Yeah, right now, I've done up a lot of damage with that. It's working quite well. Hasn't been able to find a way around it yet.
But as you said, I mean, it's very even, I should say, in terms of damage. Raid, though, okay, almost got that edgeguard with that ground pound on Lance. That looked very scary. Okay, Rise capitalizing, though. Nice and light. Sidelight there though. Ray tries to get that there. GCN stick there. That was kind of odd.
That recovery. I was
Okay,
nice
the
with that.
D-Light
Jeez.
almost KO'd off the top. Whew.
It's getting
Okay.
close right now. Both of them
Very
teetering on the
intense.
edge of being knocked out. Okay. Answered around. Sweat beating coming out from Rise. He is trying to find his way around. Raid throwing out that D-Sig. He knows it's hard to KO
Oh,
with
that
that
ground
lance.
pound. What
Okay, the
was
ground
that?
pound. Probably misinput. I would think that would be maybe like
Side
a
there?
D-Sig. But there it is. The side air
Right.
taking off the side. And that is Rise taking a small lead in this game number 1.
Yes, the first stock indeed, and I mean he has the weapon. Yes, the weapon starve. Back on the guitars, try to get the downlight into the recovery. Okay, nice string going on the guitars. Tries to get the gimp. Oh my god, I almost got the weapon throw as well. That was really scary for Raid.
It is, and it's really hard for him to knock out right now, throwing out
Right.
these nairs and dares, but what is that going to do on the stage? Nothing. That has barely any force to it. His only hope is to try to nair, or sorry, a dare
Okay.
off stage. But
Oh,
work
that-
right now.
That crazy ground pound. He capitalized on that. Oh, that down heavy. That was so close to connecting. That like the hitboxes were like right there and there. That was so close.
Yeah,
Okay,
Raid,
gets the sidelight, weapon
he
throw
sure isn't
upwards.
scared. I will say, he's not scared at
okay.
all.
Nice jump read there. Gets the Sair. Raid. And 2 stocks. Yeah, Rice has a slight lead, but again,
Slight?
Olgrim. I mean, again, for Olgrim, it is a slight lead.
This
Let's
is
be
true.
real.
This is very true. However, momentum is a very real thing, and right now it seems like Rise has all of it. Get able to Raid with that GC sidelight. Very strange option. Once again, I think it's misinputs right now. A lot of them coming out, but is able to start to get a little bit of damage. Get on some nairs maybe. Gets nair again.
Yeah.
Recovery missing. Okay, trying to get those side airs. Rise is throwing them out. He knows that's basically the only way he's going to get these KOs unless he gets a D-Light, and I'm sure Raze won't stand
that
around and let
recovery
that
with.
one happen.
All right. Again, each player trying to find their kill move.
Wait, what?
What was that? Wait.
I don't even know. He just
Definitely a
ran out of
misinput.
options. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very odd way to end his second stock there. But now Raid is definitely gonna capitalize. Weapon starving, getting the second axe procced up. Okay, downlight and sig. I mean, and heavy. Not enough to KO though. Raid's looking kind of desperate for a KO.
He definitely wants it. That axe is going to build
Okay.
damage fast. Okay, there it is.
Down heavy.
Great dance with the
Yeah.
slide charge. Is able to take off the left side. And that is a very small lead for Raid. He's going to try and starve. Not able to. And now as the axe coming out, we know that damage is going to build up fast. So, Rise trying to build that damage to equate for whatever's going to happen soon. Okay, he's going fast with it. Misses the
Scary
read. And now he's on
situation.
the offstage.
Almost got that sidelight. Raid looking very scary on that axe. But don't get it twisted. Looks like Rise has it in control. In terms of stage control, gets that end as well. Okay. Gets the recovery. Tries to catch a landing here.
He's just
Risky.
throwing out these D-lights left
Yeah.
and right.
I mean, he can again. He got lots of stage control right here. Okay. Downlight recovery. Gets the weapon throw. Switches back to the guitars into the neutral stick. That was so sick. Oh! What a
was
nice way to end the
awesome.
first game.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, it's interesting to see because I think that during Rise's match earlier against Guichabou, he was actually favoring those blasters a lot more than he is now. Right now, he's just been on Qatar's City, so he's suddenly found that is kind of his groove for this set. But maybe Raid will be able to find his way around it. I'm sure he'll be looking for a way, but right now, looking a little difficult. Going to game number 2. Here we go.
I will say something that's certain. They look very equal. Very equal, especially in damage. In terms of playstyle even, like their spacing and stage awareness, very similar. Even though they play very different characters, and very different weapon sets.
I do have to agree. You get one character that is basically never played at all, and the other one which is all too present, especially in those
Pretty
lower
much meta.
elos.
Yeah.
That is definitely as different as you can get, but right now the damage is definitely not as different as you can get. It is pretty even so far, trying to find an edge on one another, but so far, Raid getting some damage. Okay, both of them trading hits.
Yeah, definitely trading hits, but yeah, again, actually no, they're just trading hits because it's looking so even. It's almost insanely even. Like, one hit away, gets the cider though, Raid, making the difference with that down like ground pound. Very clean option there. Going back on the axe.
Yeah, he's gonna
And
try to
more
favor
damage.
those big hitboxes. He wants to keep Rise off of that weapon. Okay, yep, it's gonna be the blasters. Let's see, is he able to take this out? Nope. Okay. Damage starting to get built up. The down air
down
sends
air.
down.
Not enough.
No, neither will that GCD let recovery.
Oh.
But that Insig,
The Insig,
oh, just barely does it. Okay,
Just
now
barely, yeah.
Ray's sending Ray down to his second stock of the game right now. Taking a moment just to chill on the side of the stage. He's like,
Yeah,
all right,
it's-
I'm in those
that was
iframes.
so
Still gonna
odd.
move.
Yeah, why not? You know, I'm gonna chill. You know, take a chill pill. I'm gonna reset my mental a tiny bit.
Give those
After I
fingers
get
a
this
break.
lunch, but looks like, dude, Rise does not give him breathing room here on these guitars. He's looking absolutely insane.
Not at all. He's trying to
Look
snuff
at those
out anything he
reads that
does.
GC
Ooh.
download into the near the ground. Oh no, might have been a misinput. Oh my goodness, nice recovery. Okay, slowing it back down. Finally some neutral. Ray trying to get the hits, and he does.
Whoa.
Whew.
Wow, he just saved
This is
himself with
looking
that
crazy
nair.
quick.
Great option right there. D6. Oh, barely missed.
Oh man,
Both of them
okay.
just risking it all on the edge right
So
now.
risky.
Jeez.
Oh, the GCN light! That was so clean. Such
Yes,
a
it
clean
was.
call out there.
He jumped right into it. Yep, what a good call out. And that is Raid now taking a lead in this game number 2. Okay,
Okay.
ooh, went a little too
Nair
high right there with
D-light.
the ground pounds. Wow.
That was a Nair D-light. I rarely see that. That was so crazy. Like, wow. I'm just speechless.
Yeah, there's been so much unarmed gameplay, I gotta say. Rise taking advantage of the fact that he has 2 fists. He's trying to pummel his opponent right now. Getting a little pummeled himself. Okay, does send to the side. Getting the probably get the side air on the
Okay,
blasters.
gets the recovery.
Yep, able to vacuum that on up. And now it sends it to even stocks, but
Again,
he's
man.
definitely on the deficit.
Yeah. So even Steven here. Rise and Raid, I almost can barely even like equalize their names, man. Like so barely different.
Rise and Raid, yes, quite similar indeed. The 4 characters starts with an R. Yeah, that's what more someone I even
Yeah.
thought.
Okay, down Sig. And a cheeky there from Raid. I mean, he got quite the lead here. Okay, nice Nair. Tries to get the recovery. Down air. Building up more and more damage. Acer might do it. Probably not, though.
I would say by this point, definitely look at that red. It's
Okay,
getting
yeah,
darker
now,
and
yeah.
darker.
Oh,
for
the
sure.
D-light does
Even the
it.
D-light, yeah, the platform taking off the top, and that is Raid taking game number 2, like over our Rise. Yeah, wow. Okay, so definitely gonna have a bit of a set here, more so than I may have thought to begin with. So I'm happy to see it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is looking, again, extremely even, as I've said.
you know, back to Swell
Man.
Fortress Alliance. Always
Yeah,
great
same
fun.
map, same vibe, same everything here. Like, wow.
Indeed, indeed. All right, so loading into game number 3. No swaps on anything. Here we go.
Again, I guess they want to familiarize themselves with these picks. They sure are. I mean, they're going back and forth, as I keep saying. It's like, that's what they keep doing, man.
Yeah, I mean, the game, you know,
Very good
set is tied
gameplay,
up
bud.
1-1, so yeah, it's very tied up, not only in the gameplay, but also the score. So, we definitely have a long set ahead of us, I am sure. And hopefully it'll be an exciting one at that. Now, right now, we got, once again, how basically every game so far has started off. They're just kind of dancing around each other, trying to get something started, but right now, that is Rise.
What a
taking
nice
things on
dodge.
stage. That D-Sig spiked down a little bit, but right now, reverse the situation. Raid tries to go for something with the dare, not able to, and now...
Light.
Ooh.
Okay, gets the recovery. Rise looking pretty good on the guitars, but man, just before I say that, like, look what he does. Or after. Like,
Yep.
Wow.
Evens right back up.
I can't. I just need to keep eating my words here. Again, they're so equal.
It is so true right now.
Nice there.
Both of them kind of focusing on trying to get those KO attacks, but it's going to be hard on both weapons. Prioritizing those side airs. There it
Those
is. Raid
stairs,
side
man.
air. Able
They
to
hurt.
miss it. Or sorry, avoid
Oh,
it.
the recovery!
I'm surprised that KO'd actually.
Sweeping that stock away from Raid.
Indeed.
Hey,
alright.
some hard action here. Down there, into another. The triple down there! Wait, never mind! Did not KO! Oh, what a massive SD!
I
Wanted
was
the
just counting my head, I
swag
was like,
points
I saw
and the kill
one,
with
2,
it.
3. I thought it'd be a fourth one. I might have just like blown up right there. My head would have just exploded because that was insane. Still, a good amount of damage built up, but then again, Raid able to equalize that back up. Man, what an opportunity dropped, but still well played by Rise.
Crazy
Okay,
jump
so
reads.
we've kind of
Absolutely crazy
reset
jump
back
reads.
to how it was before, where they're both dancing around each other trying to find an opening. Neither one of them taking advantage so far in this game number 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Down
what a
air
nice
and the
down
side-
sig.
or down sig, sorry.
All right. Sayer. Looking swaggy on these blasters now. The double Sayer. Triple almost. Down like ground pound trying to get some damage back. Rise trying to get a recovery there. Down like recovery. That's definitely going to get the kill. Now, Raid on his last stock. Rise looking a lot more alive. Start game.
I say so, yeah, and he's over on those guitars, which has been favoring a lot more during this set. So let's see, can Ray pull this out? He's going back to the Lance. Damage starting to get built up on him a little bit. Side air just
that's
barely
Sayer.
whiffs. Yeah, that would have been really good. The downer,
Oh,
though, take it
the
down, double downer
downers!
again.
Oh,
They'll recover the Lance, the third down air, and that's it.
Oh my god!
That's it. Oh my goodness, the down airs have just been going crazy for Rise off stage. Once again, taking a stock. The first time they did that, took his own stock for it, but they're able to capitalize on those jumps, and that is Rise taking the second game, or sorry,
Dude.
third game to make it 2-1 in this set. Wow, what a
Absolute
game.
down air masterclass, man. What can I say? Rise on the down air masterclass.
Absolutely.
Insane.
He was definitely grinding those in the training room, I gotta say. It was
Mhm.
something else. Wow. Okay. So, into game number 4, that is Rise going to 2-1.
Same
And we're
map.
back to the same map. Yep, it's no changes wanted around here. They just want the same old, tried and true. Here we go.
Alright. Here we go. Again on the blasters. Rise looking real clean. You see downlight into Sarah, getting those nairs. Building up damage. Slowly but surely. And crippling over Raid here. Oh! Risky play! Oh,
that's
no!
a-
He gets his own treatment there with the down air. Oh,
man,
no!
he eats his own strategy right there, the foot to the mouth, and gets gimped right there. It's a huge lead in game number 4 for Raid, and that is not good for Rise. He wants to take this right now. He does not want to go 2-2 with Raid. He's been a very strong
Man.
competitor throughout this set. Plus, the fact this is
Okay.
winner's side, they are fighting for this quite hard.
This is a massive lead for Raid. Massive lead. And now on the axe looking very strong. Never mind. Never mind. The double side there coming in from Rise. Sweeping away that stock. Sweeping away the advantage. Just like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of advantage left, but still, compared to what it was, that is not much. Still, though, Raid wants to fight back. Gets that D-Sig. Okay, that's a lot of damage right now. Rise just staying in the air, camping, not trying to get hit by
Yeah,
any of those
so much
anti-air
stage control,
options.
though.
He knows Axe has those strong options with D-Light Nair. Okay, right now, dancing around, so those Nairs starting to build some damage, but still, the Axe is going to win in the long term for that, so he needs to go. Let's both low, get a combo or something. Ooh, double recovery. Okay, build that up.
Nice. Building up some damage. Rise slowly but surely coming back from this detrimental start of the game. Like, okay, side there into the weapon throw, into the down sig!
That's such a dirty
Oh, that was
hitbox, dude.
so
What are you-
sick!
what are
Oh
you-
yeah, massive hitbox.
Scheming hitbox
That-
right there. He just got hit by the airwaves, like the sound
that
waves
down
that
sig
went
is
out from that
deceiving,
hitbox. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Okay, but still.
GCN line, not punished. Recovery, the double
Ooh.
recovery.
With the D-Light
Again!
in between, too. He's
Fourth
just throwing
recovery,
damage.
you see
Again!
down line there, so much damage. Is this Guichabou? What am I looking at?
Looking like it.
Okay,
All things on
downers
account right
again.
now.
Maybe. Okay. Silent recovery, recovery again. Oh man.
I can't believe
Raid
this is the same. How is this the
sweating
same
here.
game number 4 we were just watching?
Yeah,
this was
I
such
don't
a
know.
huge lead for Raid, and now it's like completely swapped.
Yeah.
And this is even
The
more
comeback
terrible
is
for
nuts.
Raid, who is on his set point right now. He's gonna have to play some
Comeback is
really
nuts.
clean Brawlhalla if he wants to pull this around. But honestly,
man.
I don't know if I see it happening.
Wait! Oh, that recovery is not enough to KO! This could be it! Raid is
No,
building
no,
up
he's building
damage
the
real
damage.
fast here on the axe. Olgrim is real scary on the axe. On the lance as well, but man. So much damage already built up. Raid trying to play more
cars.
safe.
He's
Oh
looking for a sig.
no!
He's looking for a sig.
Oh, I
He's gotta look
smelled
for
that
it.
D-sig
Oh,
there,
no,
yeah.
Against the edge.
Oh my
Against the
God.
wall.
Okay. Nice nair.
To the nerves. He throws out his guitars.
Keeping the stage control, but the recovery. 3-1. Rise is gonna take it over Raid. Oh my God! What a crazy.
What a sweat.
crazy
Yeah, that was such a sweat right there because I thought for
Yeah,
sure
it was
that
a
was
sweaty
Ray taking
set,
out the bag,
exactly.
and all of a sudden Rise was like, "Nuh-uh, we're not giving him more than one. We are just gonna get that 3-1, and there we go. He is be moving on, and we are gonna have Rise, Raid, who will be moving down into the loser side, but still we might see more of him later. And now we have a different match. Now this match I think is the antithesis of that last one because Rise and Raid not really two known players, at least compared to who we have right now. Guess what that is? Marckiemoo and Moni. So we have the Rise Raid R&R. Now we have the M&M, Marckiemoo and Monihalla. So I am quite interested to see this because we all know who Marckiemoo is. As you said, you know, you're gonna glaze him. You go ahead. You glaze Marckiemoo. Go ahead. Go do it.
Listen. Okay. All I'm gonna say is that I'm very excited for this set. Okay. That's it.
Too.
No glaze. Okay.
All right.
That's
fair.
That's it.
That's
We're
a
just
neutral
gonna get
glaze.
straight
That's
into
glazing
it.
the match. You're like this
We're
match will be
getting
good. Not one
straight
particular
into
player, just the match itself. We got
Yep.
an objective point of view.
Yeah.
But that being said,
Exactly.
we are getting into game number 1 here. Over to Demon Island.
Demon
So-
Island. Yes. Love it.
Fun map, yes, especially with those Amugi sigs. I'm sure Monihalla is loving that. Okay, here we go. Number 1 right now. Monihalla over onto the Greatsword, his preferred weapon, of course. And we have the anti-drip with the scythe. Although that's one of my favorite scythes. Like, I can't believe no one really uses it. So I'm glad to see Marckiemoo taking up
It's
the
a
throne.
really good scythe, and he's making it look cool. That's all
I
I'm
had to
gonna say.
agree.
Oh, that grandpa! Oh God! Oh my God, that was so scary. But the double Sair from Monihalla! What a reversal! Oh my God, what just happened? We're like 30 seconds in.
We really are. And, you know, I gotta say, throughout these sets so far that we've casted, I gotta say, the amount of offstage options, the riskiness, the sheer absurdity, I love it too. This is the antithesis of NA gameplay. I love to see it. This aggression is awesome. Absolutely. But right now, Marckiemoo trying to fight his way back. Against an Amugi, though, it's gonna be so difficult when he got such high defense and strength to contend with. Oh, he's gonna be fishing off stage with those gauntlets, trying to hit something. Monihalla is able to go around it, but is hit by that
nair. Oh, such a clean nair from Marckiemoo there. Okay, he definitely has to get some kind of damage here. He's looking kind of bad, but never count Marckiemoo out. Look at him, absolute demonic on the side.
Yep, Scythe is the weapon to do it. You're going to build that damage really fast if you get just one read. And I know about anyone, Marckiemoo is able to do it. Oh, rips that D6 so close. Monihalla barely escaping with that up dodge.
Oh, the haymaker, the punch to the face. Okay. Tries to get the nair as well to end that stock. The D6 though connects and kills Marckiemoo's second stock. What?
Wow.
Why does that kill?
I mean, that's just the strength of Amugi right there. It also has something to do with those map borders, Demon Island being the way that it is. But still, yeah, can't count out that high attack or high strength. Right there, recovery and web throw is going to confirm the stock, and that is basically even things up for Marckiemoo. That being said, Amugi is really hard to fight with in these situations because, like I said, the high strength, the high defense, you're going to have to put in a lot more work than against other legends. But that work is being done right now. He scribbled in the answers. He got that raid and now able to build some damage. Gets a bit of a lead in this last stock, game number 1.
Down air. Uh-oh. Looking real scary here for Marckiemoo. Not good. Lots of damage built up already. That greatsword is so scary from Monihalla, man. So much stage control. So much oppressiveness, really. Like, this is oppression versus oppression here with this set. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, near into Sair. The downlight Sair still not enough to KO though. Okay, the GC downlight and Marckiemoo brings it all the way back in game 1.
Wow. I mean, yeah, of course, there it is. I mean, it's just Marckiemoo. It's just Marckiemoo doing what he does best. But still, though, Moni had quite the run there. Gotta say, this is not going to be an easy set for either competitor, even though Marckiemoo is going up here. This is going to be a hard-fought one. I'm excited to see it. And now we're going to go over to game number 2.
And
where we go
to game 2.
Small Warlord's End. So a new map, at least for us so far. So all we've seen is Small Fortress Lions and then Demon Island. So we're seeing something new. Happy to see it.
Something new.
Happy to see it.
I mean, again, this stage is very, like, advantageous for both Mordex and Imugi in my opinion. Obviously, not that high of a ceiling. You know, kind of a small stage overall. Nice D-Sig now from Monihalla.
Go for another one.
Okay, but Marckiemoo straight up with those gauntlets. Man, okay, now it's just back and forth once again.
Yeah, but still, back and forth is not going to be good for Marckiemoo in that long run. As you can see, the damage builds on early, but that's Marckiemoo taking some damage, or sorry, getting some damage onto Monihalla, who gets a bit of a two-piece there. The side sig with the weight. Oh, that's awesome from Monihalla. He'll be taking that first stock in game number 2. Tries to go for a haymaker. Marckiemoo getting patient with it. Okay, take your time, man.
Down like ground pound. Wait. Another ground pound just to end that stock, to end the deal. Seal that stock away. Now back on the side, Marckiemoo. What is he gonna do?
He's gonna do what he always does. Pulls out the sight.
Sidelight. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but did have an advantage there.
Every
Monihalla
time.
quick to grab another great sword, the double sidelight, the GCL into the recovery, so much damage already built up. The side there, the down leg ramp just to deceive. Did you see that weapon throw upwards? That was a mind play.
Marckiemoo
oh
is
my
running.
God.
He's running an absolute Rube Goldberg machine around Monihalla right now. It's all falling into place and it's working
so
tremendously
good.
for him. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Look at that side,
Oh, what a nice
interrupted with
down
the
air there
down air,
into the
yeah.
side there. Jeez. Oh, I love this set so much already.
I have to agree.
Go to
And
game
right now,
5, please.
oh, it's so close. Wow,
Okay,
that
GCN
DC
light. Yeah.
I thought the
was
splash
enough.
particles were gonna hit it, but no. Marckiemoo now able to take that stock and going
Yeah.
to the final stocks of game number 2.
It was just a tiny bit faster with that GCN light and got that second stock off of Monihalla. Now on the gauntlets, Marckiemoo's just hunting. What a nice dodge though, dodging that downlight away from Marckiemoo. Monihalla equaling stocks, wrapping up the greatsword. What is he gonna do? Okay,
Well, he's probably-
GCN light, side light. Oh, okay. Nice recovery, tries to get the GC side light. Down sig. This is looking
this
real
is
scary for Monihalla. Oh, that weapon throw just went through him. Nice nair. Let's get that recovery. GC side light. Oh.
They're both getting
Trip.
really tricksy with it. Oh, the pump fake is able to get the 3-piece
Down sig?
uninterrupted D-Sig. That brings it to even. Okay, right now, Monihalla trying to maintain this edge guard, not letting him back on. Marckiemoo is able to get back
there.
on, pushes him down with the side air.
Down light.
Ryan,
Yes.
oh, there it is,
He gets that
recovery.
recovery.
Picks up the top.
Oh
Wow.
my God. Already a 2-0.
Yep, but still, it's been incredibly close
Already.
both times. I'm still not counting out Monihalla. I do believe that he still has it in him to take this, but what a place to be
Yeah,
in.
man.
And he's,
Wow,
in,
the
he's in enough of a
Arcadia.
pickle. Yes, enough of a pickle to where he pulls out the Arcadia. I am quite interested to see this. Now, Arcadia,
Wow.
I don't think she's been seen since like Sandstorm pulled her out like a couple years ago, I think, at this point. So I'm happy to see some Arcadia representation because I think she's a really good legend, and hopefully Moni will prove her worth right now. But Marckiemoo is not trying to let that happen right now. 2-0, one more game, and he will take the set. Monihalla will have to win 3 consecutive games if he wants to take this. Can he do
Yup.
it? Only time will tell. Game number 3, Demon
We'll
Island.
see.
Here we go.
Here we go. Demon Island once again. The final destination of Brawlhalla, as I love to call it. Such
Oh.
a good map.
Man,
Hey.
Monihalla's final destination was
Yeah.
looking at the bottom of the stage right there. I
Yeah,
thought that was
that
going to
was-
be a gimp, but
That
no.
was like the final,
Back on.
the final hit there on that greatsword. Man. Okay, nice end lights here from Marckiemoo from both sides. Just teleporting. That was so sick. Side light. Weapon throw upwards again. I thought he would do it again. That unarmed down like ground pound that he did earlier. But no. Okay. Monihalla looking very healthy now. Oh. Uh-oh.
He got
Okay.
touch. Oh, that's
Oh,
hard to
man.
come back from. Against that Arcadia Spear, I'd be sweating bullets right now. Okay,
down like
D-Light.
Sair, nice dodge on that weapon throw. Marckiemoo looking very oppressed here. He can barely even get a weapon. If he can, that is. Oh,
Just keeping off at
yeah,
the
no,
mix-ups.
like he can't. He just can't.
Side will
just
take it
cannot,
off the
man.
opposite side. Wow, okay. Monihalla starting to get a bit of momentum here. I like to see it. This Spear has been kind of coming alive right now,
Oh.
I gotta say. He is using
Yeah.
his other weapon to his advantage.
Okay,
I like to see it,
recovery.
Monihalla.
Yeah, D-Light just to get more airtime? That was genius from Monihalla. Did you see that?
That was, especially that
Wow.
GC side sig. If he hadn't get hit by that ground pound right there, he would have made it back. So Genius plays, but Genius can only take it so far when he got Marckiemoo
Okay.
pummeling you. Still though, that'll bring it back.
Nah, it
Money.
seems like Monihalla is pummeling this time with that unarmed, and now on the greatsword. Nice reads. Okay. Yeah, looks like Marckiemoo is for once scared of an opponent.
He is, but right now he's not scared when he gets
Okay.
these reads.
He's fighting back.
Oh, that's gonna
But
take it. Yeah, that's gonna take
Monihalla-
that stock. There it is.
He looks really good on that greatsword, man. So scary, especially as I said, that stage control, that renowned stage control he has on that greatsword.
Indeed. In
So
fact,
good.
the D-Sigs too from both weapons, I mean, they're just so good at zoning your opponent out, especially when they're off stage. They can't let the top part of their hurt box clip it. And I gotta say, as someone who's fought plenty of Arcadias in his time, it is very
Yeah.
difficult to do, especially when you got such a low stage. Okay, GC sidelight into recovery, takes up the top, and that is Marckiemoo taking Monihalla to his final stock. But still, that is quite a bit of damage built up onto Marckiemoo. Oh, great for Monihalla.
Again, though, he does have the sight on hand, and now Monihalla is in a very scary situation.
Oh.
The recovery,
Nice.
he just gave up. He was like, "There's no point." 3-0 for Marckiemoo, just like that, just
that's so
like that,
disheartening.
man. A nair and the recovery, and you're done.
I know. That just shows the strength of Scythe. I mean, all it takes is one
Oh
wrong
my
move, and you're going to get
God,
yourself
man.
on the opposite end of a reversal. Man, what a crazy set that was. But that, oh, I just joined the lobby by accident. Yeah, I'll be the next competitor, guys. No, but seriously,
Oh.
though, what a great set. 3-0
Next up.
going to Marckiemoo. I mean, that is what we all expected, I'm sure. But still, Monihalla putting up a great fight. And also, since this was winners, he is going to be
Bro.
going down to losers, meaning that he will still be seen later on fighting in the losers brackets. So Monihalla, good luck to you. And Marckiemoo, moving on up. I just keep actually clicking back into the thing, so I keep joining the lobby. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to tease you guys. I'm not that
Nah,
good yet.
you
Maybe
want to
one day
compete.
I will be that good, but
One
not
day.
yet. I'm still hard stuck 25. Okay.
Mark your calendars.
No kidding. But now we have a new match, and this one is quite interesting. We already retained that greatsword because we have Saku's versus Guichabou.
Guichabou.
I
Again,
mean-
an absolute masterclass on the guitars. Guichabou,
Yeah.
renowned for his guitars.
Eh,
Like,
Now, something I want to point out real quick before we get into this is that Saku's actually 3-2'd Rutsme, or sorry, 3-1 Rutsme to get to this spot. So Rutsme, who, if you don't know, is also another really good greatsword player. He plays very well in BCX last year, and he's a Mako player, and he's done very well so far. And yeah, he gets taken out by another greatsword player, Saku's. So I'm very interested, especially with that greatsword, or sorry, the Magyar representation. I'm very interested to see it. I love to see some different characters coming out. I mean, once again, like I said with the Arcadia,
Yeah.
Sandstorm was the last person to pull out something like the Magyar. You know, that was the last time anyone's seen a big player use Magyar. So I'm quite interested to see how
Good,
this
yeah.
turns out. This is top 8 of a major, or not major, but a major community term, I should say, and it's definitely nothing to scoff at. So they're gonna be fighting their hardest, but
yeah,
we're
but
waiting for him to come in here.
again, it's almost like we're having a renaissance of greatsword. As I keep saying, as I keep telling people, it's like 2020 all over again. When you know, Jaehyun happened, and we know what happened. But yeah, greatsword is looking real scary.
I'd have to agree. Yes. Going into this year, it's going to be quite interesting. I mean, of course, you have the
Even last
champion of the world's Use, who is still playing consistently on that Jaehyun, which, you know, sword being, in my opinion, the best weapon in the game. And then, of course, greatsword not falling too far behind. So I got to say, it's definitely a very scary pick. And then, of course, you have things like, you know, a Mugi, which we just saw Monihalla. Even though he went down, it's still a very oppressive character and whatnot. So greatsword is going to have quite the interesting run here in 2025. I'm excited to see how it develops and to see if BMG decides to maybe tune the weapon down a little bit, because I sure wouldn't be complaining. I don't think you would be
Yeah.
either.
No, I mean, obviously not, but man, yeah. Let's just keep talking, I guess, about this next matchup. Seikuz versus Guichabou. Seikuz, a newer player, right? I should say. I'm pretty sure. But man, that Magyar is looking real scary, especially on the greatsword. Not much on the hammer. He did 16 damage in one match. Like, during the first block there, like, I don't know.
No.
Greatsword is kind of carrying him.
I mean, that is often how it is. I know from personal experience queuing into Sakuz, he basically just goes on the greatsword. And hey, all the power to you, you know, if you find something you could abuse and get all the way up to, you know, where he is now, which is a top 8 of a very large tournament, you're gonna say that's definitely good. But I would appreciate it, Sakuz, if you're listening, maybe consider learning how to do Stomp Sair on the hammer. Okay, I'm just saying that might help you out sometime, but if you could at least learn that, I'd be happy. As someone who's a hammer main, I would like to see it. But yes, I do feel like we're going to be seeing nothing but the great sword, as always, tried and true.
Listen.
I don't think they'll be any different.
Listen.
And Guichabou, I'm sure it's the same deal. So
Don't coach people when you're here at the mic. Okay.
well, I mean,
He's
you know,
here
it's
in the top
just
8.
objective
I'm
advice.
just saying. I'm
It's
just saying.
objective advice. And besides,
saying.
can we really call telling him to learn Stomp Sair coaching? I mean, that's like something I learned day 1 in hammer
Honestly,
school.
it's I
That
would
was the
call it
first day on the whiteboard. When I
disrespectful.
got there, they were like, all right,
Stomp
listen.
Sair. Nah, listen to me. Stomp Sair is pretty much bread and butter on hammer, okay? You
Yeah.
definitely must know that, and he definitely knows that. But
Does he?
Greatsword, again, just a really strong weapon. Why would he? Why would he? Like, there's no point.
I would say the one thing is the more consistent KOing of Hammer with that Stomp Sair. That is like the one advantage you're probably going to have. Maybe a bit more juggling power with that Nair as well. I do know that Hammer's really good with those Nair jugglings. But besides that, yeah, Greatsword is definitely a better weapon, in my opinion. Of course, that could be argued, but I do believe that Greatsword is a much better weapon at the current moment. So that is another reason why he will be opting for it more often than the Hammer, which is to say all the time. Not even more often. It's just 100% versus 0%. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that.
I can.
Yeah. I guess I agree, sure. Until
You
Guichabou
guess you
joins
agree.
the lobby, that's all I'm gonna say. Man, he's taking his time.
He is definitely trying to watch up on those prior sets, you know, get himself coached up. Don't blame him.
Yeah, maybe
Um,
you watch some Marckiemoo versus Monihalla, you know, on repeat or something. I don't blame him.
I almost said there he is, but that was actually Monihalla joining.
Oh, there he is.
No,
Never mind.
there he is.
Money? Hey, there he goes.
And he is playing Azuri.
Yeah, I mean, again, Guitar's masterclass. I'm not surprised. That sword to get that neutral going, those kill options going. You know, the lightsaber, the recovery. Very good, solid choice. Very nice looking Tigress here in the black. Looks really nice.
It is quite drippy indeed. Although I gotta say, in terms of coolness, I like Sakuz's drip a lot. He's been running that drip for a long time. It's pretty cool. But still,
I mean, the level 100 Magyar, you know, you gotta have a good drip, a good statement.
that's true. Because there's not very many people with that. It's like a badge of honor, you know.
And here we go now. Game 1. Guichabou versus Sakuz. Gonna be a crazy one. Now, looking like Guichabou just weapon starving the heck out of Sakuz. Until he does get the greatsword finally. Getting some hits as well. Oh.
Yeah, these two characters are kind of like the antithesis of one another. Azuri being a very fast legend with very fast weapons, and on the other hand, you have Magyar with just about some of the slowest weapons and slowest speed as well. So this is definitely an interesting matchup, to be sure. What wins? Is it the tortoise or the hare? Which one will win? Only time will tell, because the parable isn't always true in this case. Sidestick, wow, just barely grazing the like particles in front of Sakuz's face. That's gonna
Oh,
be a
that
GC
GC
downlight
downlight
side
save,
air.
that was so nice.
Oh, I thought I was gonna take it for a second. Wow, I was surprised, but okay, able to make it
Okay,
back on.
the GC side sig. That was instant. That was just like that, like a snap of the fingers. That was so good from Guichabou here. Ending Sakuz's first stock. Never mind, just punched in the face. Equalizing the stocks right away, Sakuz. Shutting me up as always. Love it.
Caster's Curse is a real phenomenon, ladies and gentlemen.
It sure is.
All right, right now though,
Sure is. And now,
Guichabou's
oh, the
sweating.
greats
Oh,
are
that's
looking
not
real
good for
scary.
Guichabou.
Sakuz went all the way down though against Guitars. What are you doing? Does the GCN Sig Tech to get back on the stage. Moves to the other side of the stage and finally gets back. Man, that was so scary though. Oh, but that was so nice. I think Side-Light, Downlight into the neutral Sig. What a call out there from Sakuz.
Indeed, I was just about to chastise him because I was going to say there's a big difference between courage and foolishness, but right now, he's making Guichabou look like the fool with
Looks
that
like
raid.
courage.
It absolutely took a lot of force there and was able to get a pretty early KO, and now This is Saku's trying to whittle down on this stock. He's got a good advantage, especially with that high defense of Magyar. He's looking to capitalize, but Guichabou trying to get in, find his way in with those guitars.
Oh, down sig.
Oh, not down light, sorry, down air, and that down sig will take it. No options left for Saku's, I guess. I thought he was able to make that back, but not able to. And that's evening up the stocks in this game number 1.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's looking very equal, even though Guichabou slightly on the last leg here. A lot more than Seiku's, I should say. Greats are looking real nice.
Again!
And Neutral Sig once again gets the cheeky kill. And Seiku's just like that gets the first game off of Guichabou. What? I did not expect this.
I can't believe that even caught. Did you see the way that caught? Just like the inner parts of that hitbox. I want to see if they show on the replays real quick because like I did not think that was gonna hit, and it just like it probably the last little part of that hitbox just clipped him, and he was done for. Let's see it right. Oh, that's the other one. Oh, that was such a good KO too. But we have another one coming up. Let me see it. Yes, he was falling to that. And then let me see that insig. Let me see that.
Did that catch like?
It just caught like the very end of that. Yeah, dodge in. Wow, I was not expecting that. Great call from Saku's.
Dodge in read.
Yeah, he deserves that win. That was well-deserved win, and now that is 1-0. Now we're getting game number 2, going over to Small Fortress Alliance. No swaps from either person. So, that's interesting. Guichabou, even though faced with a loss, he is sticking with that Azuri and not switching over to his tried-and-true level 100, sorry, Lidfei. I almost said his level 100 Guichabou. I mean, I definitely think he has level, Guichabou level 100 because he's himself. So, but here we go.
Alright.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
Small Fortress Alliance. Okay, Seiku's looking really sketchy here. What a brutal ending. But wait! He comes back from hell, it seems. What was that?
Wow. I gotta agree. He was in the
nice
depths of disparity right there. Finds a way around it. Saku's going mighty strong on this stock. Trying to make sure it doesn't get taken out too early. That D-Sig gets punished by the Dare Nair.
Man.
Tried to continue it, but the fast of the sword, that's what I'm saying. The speed of those weapons is gonna hurt Saku's.
Yeah, such swift stairs that on that sword though from Guichabou. Let's get the GC down sig. Stomp Stare is enough.
There he is. He did it, guys. He did it.
See?
He did
bro,
hammer damage. Stomp Stare. I told you.
I mean, I told you he knows how to do it. Like,
good on him.
Come on, man.
You have my respect.
All right. Okay. A lot more neutral. Seiku's trying to get some damage on the greatsword. Did get that GC downlight. That was an interesting GC downlight, not gonna lie. Caught him with the back side of it.
Those finishers, yeah, like the 360 type of hitbox it has, in a way, like where it just goes all around it, or at least side to side. Oh, what a mix-up. Okay, able to dodge out of it. But yeah, no, like that's really good for just getting those damage. As you can see, it built up quite a bit of damage onto Guichabou, and he is struggling to take the stock. Guitar's
he tried it again.
A while to KO, but like especially against that Magyar, you're gonna struggle a lot.
The Silite D-Light into the neutral sig read. He tried it again, but it did not work this time. Guichabou learned from his mistakes.
Third time is a charm.
Onto the guitars. Gets a recovery. Not much though. Okay, Silite, downlight, the double downlight. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! It's a Guichabou moment, chat. This is looking real bad for Seiku's. Like, I feel it, like the switch in momentum, you know, sometimes. And it sure feels like it for Guichabou here. The downlight into the side. They're looking so clean. In the GCN sig. Just to cleanly end that stock. Man.
He is loving those N6 on the guitars and is completely ignoring that sword. He wants to keep building up that damage. Try to extend this for as long as possible. He gets the dodge up read again. That's going to be a lot of... Oh, not too much. Less than I thought. But still, okay, that's a GC D-Light Nair. Recovery. That's a lot of damage built up on Saku's. Throws out his weapon. Now Saku's on the hammer. Is a significantly weaker weapon. Oh, that's just more damage getting built onto him.
Goodness. Guichabou.
Complete reversal from last game.
Turning into high gear, man.
Complete reversal from last game. That is going to be a 2-stock for Guichabou to take this 1-1 in the set.
Yeah, I personally have a theory for like Guichabou's playstyle and the way like he analyzes opponents. Is like, okay, the first game I'm going to take it easy, right? I'm just going to, you know, learn the dodge patterns and stuff like that. Learn the stage control, the way he, like his opponent gets stage control. And just dematerialize all of that advantage away from his opponents in game 2 and game 3. History repeats itself.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely seeming like it, because if you look back at his prior sets, you know, like 3-2 on Faith, 1-3 against Rise, he always getting a game on there, so
Yeah.
he's always able to, at some
Yeah.
point, capitalize on those mistakes of his opponent where he's fighting that first game number 1. So I definitely think you are right in that sense, but still, Saku's being a strong
Oh my,
player,
as I told
but
you!
still, he can't
What
do
is
much against that.
Guichabou doing?
Oh my goodness,
He's
Guichabou.
untouched right now. Oh, he almost got that side sig.
Yep,
Nice
Shelby gets all
snare.
out.
Man, Guichabou looking like an absolute monster now on the Qatars all of a sudden.
Yep,
Hey,
he's
weapon
found his
throw.
rhythm. He has indeed
Yeah.
found his rhythm.
Found the flow state. Shoutouts to flow state. Down sig.
Really doesn't take off the side.
Okay.
Wow.
Almost got that edge guard. Sair, there we go. Making tripped up proud with
There we
it.
go. Yes. Okay. Scooz, yeah, even gets a down air in there too. Wow, this is really nice to see. Oh, ground pound, very risky option. Does
Recovery,
not pay off.
enough.
Oh, that's a dare.
Yeah,
Take it off the
all right.
top. Guichabou taking a lead in this game number 3.
But yeah, I mean, what a lead and what a way to make it, really. Those Qatars are so scary, man. I don't want to be in Seiku's place now. Look at this. Oh, he almost got that second there as well. Nair. Oh, he read almost that end sig. I'm pretty sure he wanted to read that with some sort of move. Probably a Nair or a Sair.
Still though, he's doing a lot of damage though. It's like even though you into that stock there, it's still getting a lot of damage. Oh, it just keeps getting
Okay,
built on.
Sair down
The
there.
airs
Oh
and
my
Sairs have been
god, so much
devastating.
damage. It's looking so crazy for Guichabou. That down sig. What is that? That's oh man, is it a tree stock? It's looking like a tree stock.
It could be. Very well could be. Especially with those guitars in hand for Guichabou. He's just been shredding through them. These down air callouts from Guichabou has been shredding through all of Saku's stocks. Throws away that hammer. He knows this is not how he's going to get it back. He needs that great sword. Okay, right now, trying to make something work. At least get that stock. It all starts with 1. Turning 0 into
Okay.
1. Is able to turn 0 into 1 with
He
that
did.
downbite finisher. But still, that is quite the deficit to climb back from.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's looking real scary here for Seiku's. That GCN sig. That was so cheeky from Guichabou. Mayhaps a N-sig read in itself. Seiku's does love his N-sigs, especially on stage. I didn't notice.
It does. Well,
Especially
definitely
like
like
to
from
come
game
back
number
on
1.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely did. Okay, Starlight. Downlight recovery. Guichabou just building so much damage with this insane lead of 2 stocks. Oh, that ground pound! And the side sig!
What?
What?
Player 2.
How do you, that ground pound was a little strange to me. Okay, so that somehow
What?
clips and that takes the stock. Wow, okay, well, that is going to be Guichabou going
2-1.
2-1 in this set.
Just
yeah,
like that, man.
Complete momentum shift. You were right when you said earlier that you just felt the
Dude,
momentum,
momentum
shift.
shift.
Yeah, you were absolutely right in your feeling. The 6th sense for momentum shifts, you must have it, because that was very, very good read, or good call, I should say. But now that
So
is
oppressive.
2-1 for Guichabou. Saku's, he's got to pull something out now. Of course, staying with the Magyar, doesn't want to switch too much up. Stage going back to our Small Fortress Alliance. Here we go, game number 4.
Yep. Here we go. Now, Guichabou on those scary guitars, and man, is already building so much damage on Seiku's. It's almost like Seiku's gave up on dodging. What is going on?
I mean, he just doesn't want to get caught by those up dodges, which is what he keeps
And
going
he
for.
keeps
But right
doing
there,
it, man. Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
god, those D-lights, they almost feel like a taunt now.
I have to agree that
Perfect
down air
stock so
poking-
far, by the way. And that's a Jiro to that. I'm sorry, I have to say it. That was so good.
No, definitely say that. I mean,
Guitar's
that's kind of the thing.
masterclass.
That's the thing to say.
Guitar's
Oh man.
masterclass.
I mean, one day when you get,
Oh
like,
my
when you see a
God.
Jiro get 0 to death, or a Jiro 0 to death someone, that's when it's really gonna make sense.
Yeah. But enough about that. These guitars are looking literally immaculate. What is going on? Are we seeing a JV3?
I don't know. Saku's has been broken down
Okay.
on every level at this point. This guitar's gameplay has been
Man.
immaculate, shredding these
It's
stocks
looking
left and
crazy.
right. Saku's,
What
he's
a
gonna
nice
have
air.
to do
A D6,
something
just
drastic if he
so
wants this to turn
brutal,
around.
man. Oh my god. Just so much damage and just so oppressive, so aggressive. I love aggressive Brawlhalla so much, and this is like catering to my heart, man. I love it. Even if it's guitars. even if it's
Hey, Katara's gameplay can be fun to watch when you got creative stuff
It
going
is
on like
definitely
this.
fun.
He's definitely not being shy about it. Shy Katars, that's where things can get boring. But this is anything but this. He's got plenty of confidence, especially with that whole stock lead and
Okay.
being on set point.
okay. Seikos though, at least not wanting to get 3-stocked here, and I respect it. Yeah,
You said
that was
side swing?
just.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I didn't even want to like mention it because that just felt disrespectful from Guichabou. But finally, Seikos gets a stock.
That
Looking
is,
really rough though.
I mean, hey, ship in a chair, right? All he needs is one stock and he can make this
Oh,
happen. It might be really hard,
man.
especially when you're falling to that final stock and not too much damage
And
onto
it's-
Guichabou. Here it is,
Yeah.
Sakuz. If you're going to pull out anything, this is the time to do it. You are loser's bracket. This might be the end of Sakuz's run. He's got to make a generational run if he wants to make this happen. But let's see,
100%.
can he do it?
Can he do it? I mean, I don't know. Again, as I said, complete momentum shift. These Katars looking absolutely almost immaculate here from Guichabou.
But right
No,
now,
he
though,
did slow down a little, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay, Cider. Seikos can literally. Okay, did he just bring this back? And he did. Now it's 1-1 again. Is Seikos gonna do this generational run against Guichabou? This would be nuts.
He's definitely trying to make the sprint, that's for sure, because right now, building up the damage,
Oh
but
my.
oh no, that's Guichabou.
Oh my
Guitars,
God!
The ground
Oh,
pound
that's
in
it!
Sig!
The neutral
Oh, it's gonna
Sig!
take it! Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
man.
3-1, and that is Guichabou taking that. He is going to be moving on, and that is Sakuz falling out of the tournament. So, good job to him. Bet well played,
Hey,
but yeah. That,
Very well
oh,
played. But
Yes.
Guichabou is just
On
a
fire.
different kind of breed of like a Katars player,
Oh,
man.
he's an animal.
The second coming of Wrench, the second coming of Pavelski, if you remember, when he played that Lucian, so explosive. He gives me the same amount of explosion with his own playstyle. Like, so good, so fun to watch, so fun to cast. It's just, again, masterclass. I love it. Absolute cinema. I gotta say it at least once.
Could not agree more, yes. I would do the absolute cinema thing, but last time I did that, I ended up hitting my mic and completely destroying my setup. So instead, I'll just agree that that was absolute cinema. Now, let's go on to the next cinematic masterpiece, which is our next match. Can you tell us a little bit about our next match, Jiro?
Seeing Shade versus Flower. Alright. I did not see much about about, you know, Shade, because he got kind of demolished by Marckiemoo, I'm not gonna lie. He did get like a very good gimp in the second match, but man, it just felt so dominating. I couldn't see much. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Maybe he has more of a chance against Flower, even though Flower, really scary player as well. Like, really scary.
Yes.
Especially on that hammer. So
No,
clean.
Absolutely.
Like-
I mean, and people forget sometimes that he got top 8 at BCX this year. I mean, that is like, you know, the
That is
tournament to win.
massive.
So if you're getting top
That
8,
is
you're
massive.
already like, yeah, you're master of your craft already. So yeah, he is a fierce competitor. And Shade recently has been tearing things up. I have seen quite a bit of Shade more recently. So I'm definitely thinking this will be a great match. But right now we're waiting
Great
for them
set.
to come in.
Yeah.
Yes, yep, a great set.
100%.
I'm only saying match because I'm looking through pro stats right now, and it calls them matches instead of sets. So it's a little bit interesting. But right now I'll be looking at the stats. But you know, gotta have the statistics. Someone's gotta have them.
But man,
Oh, they
yeah,
haven't
again.
they haven't fought before yet in tournament, according to the.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is the first
Right.
time they are meeting in tournament. So this will be a one for the ages. I'm excited to see it.
The first one of the ages, perhaps. Who knows? I mean, as you said, seeing Shade looks like he had some presence already, even though he's a newer player, probably, again, because I haven't heard much about him. Flower as well, sort of a new player, right? But yeah, very exciting to see new players, though. Again, even in community tournaments such as these, like, this is their time to shine. That's the thing.
It
As is like the newcomers' time to shine. Community
True.
tournaments.
I was just looking at this graphic right now. It's just kind of funny because Flowers won top 1. You see that and you think, okay, it's probably just some like, you know, tournament from forever ago. But just like
It
once
is
again,
BCX.
it was literally this past BCX. I mean, like out of all the top ones to get as your first, that is the one to
Shout
top
outs
8.
to Lord
like,
Brax. We love
yeah.
to see it.
insane. But who knows? I mean, if he plays well enough, this could be another. Well, he's already in the top 8, so that's the one top 8. But then you have the bronze, silver, and golds, which remain at 0 for both players. So even though they're in the losers bracket, you never know. They could be claiming their first one today. So we're gonna have to find out. But in the meantime, we're still waiting for everyone to join up into the lobby.
So I guess we're gonna just keep talking about our latest sets here that we casted. Again, Marckiemoo versus Monihalla. Absolutely just magical set from Marckiemoo. What else can I say? His sight,
It's
his
almost not to
gauntlets.
glaze Marckiemoo, and here he is already talking about Marckiemoo again.
Nah,
bro.
listen.
Come on.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault that the next set isn't happening yet. It's not my fault.
Get a point.
Gotta-
but at the same time,
gotta
out
find
of
a way
all
to
topics,
entertain
did
the
it
chat.
have to be Marckiemoo? Not saying there's anything wrong with Marckiemoo. but
does,
still,
yes.
We were told
It does
specifically.
have
The
to be
one thing
Marckiemoo.
we were told before we went on air is, let's start with the glaze on Marckiemoo, right? It was like, okay. But
I
anyway.
will. I will do
Okay,
it.
I'll just do it. No, it's all good.
Right.
But that being said, we
But
are
yeah.
still waiting for someone to log into the lobby. This is quite the wait, but it's okay because we
Yeah.
still got each other to keep you all entertained in the meantime. So what should we talk
Yeah.
about? Let's see. Let's get a topic. We'll-
Get a topic.
yeah,
Well,
let's
get a topic. I should say I'm honored to be able to cast this. I hope you guys enjoyed so far. You know, same with Tripped Up. Again,
yes.
very just humble and
Yeah.
grateful for this.
No, this is great because I mean I don't know about you. This is my 7th time casting a tournament, so to be here already is pretty insane. I am very honored to be here,
don't-
and especially with Joe the
Yeah.
Death. He's the person I definitely sync with the best. So I'm happy to have him on here with me for my debut into the top tier, the top echelon of tournaments and casting.
Yeah,
so
Moose Wars, man. Moose Wars Sub-Zero. Such a cool name, by the way, for a tournament. I love
it is. I love the icon they made for this one, the Sub-Zero, the
and the
moose. Like
aesthetic.
oh yeah, it's great
W.
stuff.
Absolute W's. So, looks like we still gotta yap for a bit more time here. And
We
I
do,
mean,
yep.
I don't mind yapping. am
I do it quite a
streamer,
bit,
so
so yeah. If there's anything I'm good at.
yeah. But I mean, oh, all right, wait.
That's
Wait,
our calling.
Some
That's
signs of life.
Ring, ring.
Hell yeah.
The match is ready. Okay.
Flower versus Shade. Here we go. Finally.
Yeah,
Good.
and we got
Good. I'm
of
so
course,
glad.
Yumiko, of course, coming out from Flower. Nothing different as usual. And then we have Shade
Naturally.
on the Val. But
Level
yeah. Oh,
79.
we got
He's
we
getting
got-
there.
Flower using my favorite hammer skin in the game. You'll see it.
Oh yeah.
Because I forget the name of
Rose.
it. It's terrible for me to forget the name of my favorite like hammer skin. I should probably know it. But it's the Flower one that comes with Magyar's. It's like the Masquerade skin.
Yeah,
or, I don't know exactly what
I
it's called,
think
but
that's
I love
the
that hammer.
Masquerade, yeah.
It's something like that. Yeah.
2,
Not a great
Nice.
skin,
All
but it
Fortress
is
of Lions.
it is a very good hammer. So I'm glad to have that. Anyways, go to get number
Alright.
1. Here we go. Right now, Flower over onto the hammer. He's going to be making a lot of his work done through there. If we know from the past, he's been very happy on it. And right there, able to get a stomp, side lights, doing some damage.
Whoa. Down there into the GC sidelight there from Shade. That was very interesting.
It was, yeah. The properties of that SIG never fail to amaze me. The way they could just seamlessly bounce around from different angles and just change direction on a whim. It's kind of hard to predict, but Flower has not been hit by it so far. Then again, it was only one time, so I suppose it's just one
Down
miss
lights
out of
there.
many. But that is, yeah,
Very-
the D-Lights there.
Yeah, oh. Very clean sword here from Shade. Oh, tries to get that side sig there, but Flower immediately shut it down with that recovery. Very nicely played. Now back on the bow. Down that recovery. It is enough to KO off the top, and Shade gets the first point on the board.
Yeah, that is true, and he's looking to extend
Oh.
it. Oh, gets a nice read with that weapon throw, but Flower able to dodge of it very quickly, and that's gonna be a stomp stare. So
Stomp
to the
stare.
side,
Oh, what a-
recovery takes him down. Yep, that is just. I mean, when
was
it comes to
perfectly
fighting hammer
timed,
off
man.
stage, it's a game
That
of
was
chicken.
so
It's
good.
like who wants to jump first? Who wants to press that little space bar
Pretty
first?
much, yeah.
And in that case, it was going to be Shade who gets hit by the recovery, and now Flower starting to build up some damage onto the unarmed Shade, who picks up a sword. So now it's going to be a bit of an even fight. But right now, the down air is looking quite impressive. I gotta say, the bow is a pretty underused
Oh,
weapon
nice
for how strong
nares,
it can
man.
be. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that GC side sig coming out from Shade again. And now Flower capitalizing, getting that stage control, but never mind, Nair into the GCN light. Shade, trying to get this edge guard. Nice air. Tries to get the second air, gets the down air, and that is it. Very nicely done from Shade. Probably wants the gauntlets. He does. All right.
He is opting for it. Now Flower over on the bow. We'll string some stuff up. He's looking for those dash in lights. They are very, very fast. Almost impossible to react to. So I know he's trying to build that damage. But as you know, bow, kind of hard to KO with. So he's going to be looking for maybe a Sig. Okay, nope. There is that hammer. He's going to try and get that Stomp Stare. Try and true method of getting those very consistent KOs.
Oh my god, that read with the chase dodge. Oh my goodness, that was so clean from Shade.
Yeah, that's
he expected that recovery and was like, no, I'm gonna just teleport over there and grab you. That was so sick. But never mind that. I mean, Flower just takes that stock away from Shade, and now they're equals again. 1-1. Flower with the weapon advantage.
So the off to weapon starve does not, and that is going to be some bow as a side light, backdash side light.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
It's a common thing for players to do, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good because it has so much reach. It is so fast, almost unreactable for most, right?
Yeah, I would say so. That's just what bow's about. A lot of unreactables.
Whiffed there. I don't know if it whiffed or it dropped. That was very weird. Maybe it, I don't know. That was really weird.
Unsure, but right now, both of them hesitant to take a big swing. They're both on KO percentage around this time. That's going to be Delight Nair, but of course, that low force
Nair again.
Nair again.
Man, that stage control, man. Looking so scary from Flower. Nice recovery. Okay, now back on the hammer. Probably a Stomp Stare is going to be enough to end the match, but never mind. If he gets it, that is. Shay looking very strong on the sword and the weapon advantage. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh man, he didn't punch with a Nair. Flower may have just missed an opportunity to close this game out. I'm not sure.
Close. Oh, what a nice dodge on that Stare. Gets the Stomp Stare, Caster's Curse, and Flower takes the first game.
Yes, he does. Yep, that hammer is going to take out those stocks very efficiently. But man, yeah, it was looking a little scary there towards the latter half of that stock.
Man. That was so close. That was so close. Scarily close, I should say. Like, man.
Yeah.
One hit away. Pretty much. Or one Stomp Stare away.
Yep. But still, very close match. Gotta say, we definitely have a set ahead of us, so don't go away.
Very intense, too. I loved it.
Yeah. And of course,
hammer, that sword.
My favorite weapon. I'm very happy to see that represented because you don't see very much hammer anymore, you know? You really don't. Even people that do play, quote-unquote, play hammer, like Sakuz, you know, he was just using greatsword the whole time. So it's like, great to see some hammer rep in there. Can we get some hammer love in the chat, please? Like, I love hammer so much. It's a great weapon. Anyways, hammer glazing aside, we got game number 2 coming out. Shade still sticking with that Vow. He's definitely opting for the killing power, I should say, of the Vow with the sword. You know, easily get those KOs. Yeah.
Can I just say, I love that Vow drip. I love that collar, that sword choice. That looks so sick. I haven't seen that ever. It looks so good. Shoutouts to you, Shade. You got good drip.
It does indeed. It seems like at this level, your drip's got to be just as good as your gameplay, unless you're Marckiemoo, in which case you just literally are
unless you're playing as Flower. Because, I mean, Flower doesn't care about the drip. He does not care about anything. He's going to get those end lights into the downlight Stare. Tries to get the down sig as well, just to add more coverage on that oppressive bow gameplay. Looking very strong. Very strong. Already. Nice Stare. Switching towards your favorite weapon, which is hammer. Tries to get that down sig. He did, which he did not expect.
He shot himself in the foot right there with that D-sig. Was able to catch him. That
Stare, very scary. Oh, the clash. That's so unfortunate. No. I hate to see it. But Shade gets the first stock off of Flower in game 2, man.
That is sad to see right there. Clashes can be so brutal.
Gets it right back. It gets it right back. I had to clap. That was so sick.
I definitely agree with you there. And now it's even back up. Shade trying to go in. He's ignoring the weapon. This unarmed, kind of getting the damage on. Probably because the gauntlet's starting to do the damage. Spot there's that side air. What a spot dodge. And now Flower's trying to get some damage built up onto him. Shade being unrelenting, trying to go for that nair. But still, these end lights have been popping out quick. Flower has no answer. The damage building up fast. Shade might be looking for a sword. Isn't getting one yet, but I'm assuming he might get that.
Satellite. Yes, the dodge with that recovery. Now back on the sword, Shade. Again, very strong sword, so this is real scary. Flower back on the bow, though. Get some space. Gets that down light into end light. They get some damage. Down recovery is enough to get that second stock off of Flower. And now Shade looking really healthy on his second stock.
He is indeed, especially with the momentum he's had so far in this game. He has definitely been putting on the pressure with these gauntlets, not letting up. Flower, though, not to be outdone, hits that end light into Sig. Damn, and that forces that.
Oh, the dodge! But he gets the
No!
What
Oh
a reversal in Shade! Gets that stock away from Flower. Man, that was so risky from Flower as well, though.
I know, a
respect
complete
it.
Uno reverse.
But
Literally, that one
man,
nair
yeah.
just completely turned the tides of that
Uno
entire game.
reverse card, quite literally. That's what it was. Man.
I mean,
We get
I
that
gotta
on
respect the
replay. I mean,
courage
I don't think
of
we have
Flower
enough
to go
time,
for that.
but-
Okay, I respect his courage, but man, what a nair! That one nair just changing the course of
Good.
history.
Gauntlet
That
nair.
was- Yeah,
Gauntlet
butterfly
nair
effect
is
to real.
so painful.
Yeah,
So
no,
painful.
but still though,
Right.
that is 1-1, so it's not too dire of a situation yet. They're just
Oh,
evened
yeah.
up now. Going to game number 3, no swaps, of course. Going back to the good old Small Fortress Alliance. Here we go.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
wow,
now.
wow, whip the. You see that ground pound? That was interesting.
Yeah.
Not sure what I was looking for there.
No, maybe a misinput. Again, I keep misinputting myself like lots of ground pounds lately. I'm not sure if it's just me or just any player now because I see so many more grounded ground pounds. I don't know if they're like on purpose or not, but man, Flower looking very strong once again with this bow. I keep repeating myself, but man, look at this spacing. Shade though, right back with some damage on that sword.
Yeah, right now,
crazy,
Flower trying to
crazy
wait
stuff
for
so
some
far.
sort of landing so he can get that stomp.
Stomps
That's what
here.
they're looking for. Yep, gets it. You know it's what they're looking for. Everyone knows
Not
that's what
enough,
they're looking
though.
for, and yet it's still so unstoppable.
Oh,
The
nice
sheer
dodge on that
magnitude.
there. Shade, weapon throw. Okay, did not go to end that, excuse me. It did not go to end that stock.
Playing it safe for
train of
Flower.
thought there.
Ooh, that's gonna be deep
I
for
would
him.
go-
Okay, in
I
lights.
would go off stage and I was like, man, that did not happen, so my brain just died. Oh, downlight recovery. He gets that though. Nicely done from Shade. Alright. Oh,
Shade starting to,
uh-oh.
like, I don't
No
know, walk
weapon.
away with the momentum a little bit, I gotta say. But Flower
Nice
is
down
looking to
air.
pressure. Ooh, the down air.
There is
what
no
a
momentum
menacing
in this
move.
set.
It is so fast and so forceful. And now Flower is opting for the bow, actually, over that hammer. He's going to be trying to get those D-Light combos, build damage as fast as possible. Maybe the side light and the side lights. He's been doing it a lot, and right now, successful. Nair into Nair. That Shade starting to get a bit of damage right up onto him. Almost gets that dodge read. If he was looking for it, he just misinput or something, because that wasn't the correct
see.
read.
Those neutral lights, man. Again, perfectly spaced from Flower. Let's get that down sig. Or maybe that's just like an oppression down sig. Just to cover that part of the stage where you can recover. Just to maybe get an air or a down air after that. Like, it's so good because it lasts so long. It's such a good tool on Yumiko.
It is.
Oh,
And-
the
and
double down air into the recovery from Shade. Okay, Stomp Stare coming out from Flower. Stomp Stare again! And gets that second stock.
That was a nice
Just
pickup.
like that.
That was a really nice pickup
Yeah,
on
that
the
was
edge
really
there.
nice.
Flower now opting over to the hammer instead, so he's getting a wide variety, well, not a wide variety, but still he's using both those weapons. Great to see it right now, spacing things out, trying to build up as much extra credit as possible. He's dipping down low off stage right now, looking out for that side sig, as we've been seeing quite a bit from Shade. Okay, right now.
Okay,
Oh, recovery
nice.
takes off the top. Was not expecting it, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought that would just barely not KO, but as Shade.
Usually it doesn't, yeah. Usually it doesn't, especially after that. I mean, it was a downlight nerf, so D-Light recovery, it doesn't really kill that early anymore. Maybe that's why you thought that, but yeah, recovery, I mean, it's still a pretty good tool to kill on sword. Very, you know, solid. Especially against Yumiko, I mean, she doesn't have the most defense out of the world. Maggie or anything like that, but
Right.
still. Oh, he went straight up for that side sig now. Shade looking a lot more oppressive with his edge guard because, again, gave so much leeway to Flower, but now finally gets back on the aggression.
Oh, the GZ
Flower
D-Light
gets
trying
back
to
on the
catch.
stage control, stomps air, classic.
Oh man, This is risky. I think
D-Sig!
the D-Sig.
No,
Oh no! He
again!
misputs the D-Light. He would have had the stock once again.
He
Oh,
gets
and that's
the down
a GC D-Sig breakdance. Takes off the side.
Oh no!
I feel for Flower. I have to feel for Flower right now because that was it. All he had to do was not accidentally do a D-Light and get a Nair instead, and that was the game. But no, a misinput. That's all it is. Sometimes when you have such fierce competition, all it comes down to is the smallest press of a button,
That's
the
so
smallest
sad.
mistake. All it takes. Yeah, it really is sad.
Dude.
But Flower.
Yeah, I mean, again, sometimes like it doesn't catch straight up grounded, but like if you start up a jump, it will definitely catch that down sig, and it lasts so long, you will definitely like stop your momentum or your tempo if you're trying to do like a stomp air or a nair or a down air on hammer. So yeah, that's very unfortunate for Flower, but now we're looking very aggressive. Got straight up on the bow, gets the nair, gets an end light. Oh my god, so much aggression already from Flower. He's pissed after that.
Oh, I mean, he knows he's on tournament point right now. This is it. If he's gonna make a move, now is the time to start moving and schmoving. Right now, it's exactly what he's doing. Able to rack up quite a bit of damage on the Shade, and he's starting to be unrelenting with this hammer. Shade trying to make sure that's evened up quickly, but that's gonna be a whiff D-Light into the stomp stair. Okay, dance it around. Yeah, this is looking really good for Flower so far.
Yeah. Right. Now Flower. Possibly trying to get more damage, but no. Shade, really nice spacing on these gauntlets. Tries to get that grandpa, but no. Recovered. Straight down. The Hammer Classic. You love to see it or hate it. I personally hate it, but anyway.
I love it. I
very
love
well
to see
played
it. What a
from
yoink.
Flower.
Yes, I
Yeah,
love
he
to
just
see
goes
it.
straight up yoink.
Yes, he did. And that is going to be a stoinky yonked, or not yonked, but yoinked from the arms of
Yonked?
Shade. Yeah, yonked. Yonked and donked. And he is currently down to stock in this game number 4, but still, nothing he can't come back from, as we've proven from this
Nice
set.
end lights. Oh my goodness, dude. Flower, absolute bow masterclass here. What an end sig as well. Tries to get maybe that downer. No, I expected a stomp there, but perhaps Flower didn't have that in mind. Again, looking really scary now all of a sudden. It's almost like he activated, you know, as you said, tournament point. I don't blame him.
It'll definitely put a fire in you. He activated his trap card, and now he's going to be going
nice
all in.
inlight,
But
though.
that is a dash inlight coming from Shade, and even despite the low force, it is going to take off the side. But look at that deficit. It's quite a big one. Shade is going to have to make something happen if he wants to take this now instead of going to a game 5.
Yeah. Again, very, very intense set here and very equal, even though like both players have their explosive moments. I would say that Flower has an advantage in that regard, though Shade just somehow sweeps away those stocks with like very big mistakes from Flower, especially off stage. As you saw that nair, that was detrimental, and now he is in the back burner and like he needs to do something ASAP to get a point off.
Indeed, but yeah, right now, Flower has been quite strong on this game number 4. He's looking to bring this back still.
Oh my god!
Inlight,
So
D-Light,
brutal,
inlight.
man!
Won't let it go. Just keeps going. Inlight after inlight, building that damage so fast. It really does do it. Okay, so try to go for it again, but interrupted by the side light. Shade is starting to build some damage, but still, as long as Flower can get some hits in there, it's going to be a positive interaction for Shade, or sorry, for Flower. It's
Yeah, it
side
does
light.
look like a game 5. I don't know. So far, at least, Shade needs to like turn up or something because
Don't cast the
Flower
person
is
now.
turned all the way up. Hey, I mean downlight recovery, not enough to KO as I told you because it got nerfed. Yeah. Shade needs to get this kill ASAP.
He does.
Uh-oh, GC down like nair. Just more damage, another nair. Not even getting the weapon. Is this disrespect?
I don't know. I find it hard to believe. I think he's just choosing the option with the unarmed because this is not the time to disrespect when you are on tournament point. I don't know.
I mean, listen, mental warfare is a thing, and especially in this intensive a set, excuse me, like, you gotta, you gotta pull out all the stops, mental, or, just crazy plays.
That's true. I don't know what
Stomp
took it
Sair,
up, but
you know?
Yeah, he cooked up the Stomp Sair. Was able to cook that one
Yeah.
up, but not able to
Oh.
burn his stock. And
Oh, he did it again!
Oh,
Oh, no! The chase dodges. Oh man, they're so good from Shade.
That's right,
Down
right.
air? Man.
Down air would take it. Okay. And that is going to be
takes it.
our first and only Game 5 for us to be casting. I'm excited. I really want to see this happen.
Hey, we're ending on a Game 5. I'm happy.
Yeah, and I gotta ask, who do you see taking this? Who do you think has the most momentum going into this game number 5?
I mean, honestly, won the last time, Flower. And I do feel sort of that momentum shift, though not all the way for him. Flower's looking very strong, especially on the bow, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he uses the hammer mostly to just stomp there, to get those SIGs off as well. Maybe to just bait out some jumps and stuff. Or bow to capitalize on them. On Miami Dome now, speaking of change, like, man.
Yep, we are going into this. This is Game 5. I don't know if I did that correctly, but it doesn't matter because the idea is that it's Game 5 and it's dramatic. Let's get some hype in the chat, guys. Let's see who will come out top, Shade or Flower. This game number 5. Right now, Flower starting to walk away a bit with this momentum, with this bow, as you said.
Shift felt. There's a momentum shift. I feel it, man. Oh, that's it. Look at Flower, bro. Look at Flower. It's over. It's over. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that, but it is very convincing that Flower has
Look at Flower.
Almost an entire stock. I know.
Okay. Okay, Shade is turning up as well. Oh my god!
See?
Oh
See?
my god! That was crazy!
Open your eyes, Jiro! Open your eyes!
That was
Okay.
crazy! I'm gonna shut up! That was so good from Shade. Oh my goodness, that was amazing sword gameplay.
It's absolutely
I almost
turning it
cried.
up, making this Game 5 a reality. This is awesome. Flower trying to get some damage built up on this bow before he's KO'd, but he knows it's only a matter of time.
Okay.
Shade looking for it with those gauntlets, but not able to yet.
Side there. Down air. Man. Flower, though, looking still very scary. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say that ever again. Because, man, it just keeps happening.
Yep.
Every time I say that. Like, man. This is the Jiro curse, not even no longer the caster's curse. Like, man.
They've got a special curse
let me
just
finish
for
my
you.
sentence.
I
A
guess,
stomp
sir.
Sair. Hey, Flower. Definitely has momentum. I'm sure for that. I'm sure of that.
Oh,
he has
yes.
the momentum right now.
He's playing
on the
footsies
hammer.
right now. Doing really good with this dash
Street
game.
Fighter 6 footsies, yeah. Oh.
Ooh, what a
Wait.
read that Shade tried to go for with that
Stomp
ground
Sair.
pound, but,
Oh my god.
Gets punished for it in the end.
Again, crazy sword gameplay from Shade, but it might be too little too late.
Yeah, he's on the gauntlets
It's
now.
looking-
He's gonna have to try and make some sort of offstage play happen because it's gonna be too
Oh.
hard to get the
Oh.
KO on stage with those gauntlets. Okay, fishing around, trying to get something started.
Nice
In
and
light
light.
will connect, push them up in the air, but now it's
Nice
gonna be Flower
nair.
get the control.
And light. Good side there. Good side there again. Taking him back to the stage. Down light recovery. Not enough to KO.
that's
We
devastating.
hate that nerf as sword players. Man.
I mean, it was
Such a
so
good
warranted,
nerf.
but still. Wait, what?
Oh,
What?
no, wait, no.
What?
No. Don't end
That's-
it like that. No, man. Flower takes the set away in such a...
And just
disappointing
it just
manner, I'm not
gut wrenching
gonna lie.
fashion, just truly gut wrenching.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Man,
I mean,
that
I
hurts.
could
Oh,
feel Shade's gut just like falling out of his stomach as he saw that happen. He was just like, "Are you kidding me?"
Good.
Like, I think that was
That's
enough for
just-
Hollow for today. You know, that's. Oh man, that's poor Shade. But that'll be Flower moving on further into the brackets to continue his run in the top 8, and that'll be Shade exiting the tournament. But still, a great and well played to him. And
well played to both players.
yes,
man.
both players, of course.
Insane set. We're having such insane sets, Trip.
We
Like,
are.
I don't know. We have this extreme luck of just getting crazy sets after crazy sets in every tournament we cast.
I know.
It's
I'm sure not
crazy.
complaining. I'm sure not complaining.
I'm definitely not complaining, but yeah, man, such an honor again. Such a privilege and just such good sets. I
It
love
is.
to see it.
But that being
Love to
said,
see it.
that is going to be the end of our time here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed our casting together. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That was the time to
definitely.
plug, I'm assuming. So go subscribe to me on Tripped Up. Follow my Twitter as well, but mainly on YouTube. That's where I'm gonna be. Jiro, do your thing.
You know, if you wanna find out about me, you know, Twitter, Twitch, that's it. I'm not gonna, you know, lengthen it up.
All right. Well,
I'm just
we're
gonna,
gonna.
I just want to send you straight to the Brawlhalla action. That's what I want to do. So,
That's
you know,
fair.
I just-
Well, we are going to take a short break, and we're going to pass the mic over to AJ and Hackle, so they'll be taking over for the rest of this, but that'll be concluding it for us. So thank you all for having us. It's been a lot of fun, and as always, I'll catch you next time.
You keep me moving. I'm gonna tell you something just for free. I hope you catch my meaning. I'm not here to waste nobody's time, so we should both be leaving. Now you turn my world upside down. I'm bouncing off the ceiling. Yeah, can't get
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to Moose War Sub-Zero, powered by Brawlhalla. I'm AJ Moore. I am casting my good friend here, Hackle. Hackle, how you feeling tonight there, my man?
I'm curious and excited, to be honest, man, because we've had a very interesting and strange bracket. As far as what I expected going into today, I did say in the pre-show earlier that I think NA is sort of the region with the biggest shake-up happening right now, the most sort of different players breaking into the scene, but I didn't expect this whatsoever. I mean, we have, like, on the winner's side, Rise guaranteed a top 3 placement as a player whose name I barely knew before this weekend. So I just want to see how it all shakes up, to be honest, man.
Yeah, when it comes down to players like Rise, I mean, we've seen a lot of these players come up in the off-season. Rise has been doing pretty well in doubles, and, you know, we've had a month and a half for a lot of these players to really build themselves up. And now we're going into top 6 of Sub-Zero with 2 brand new names that we don't usually see in top 6, Rise and Raid. And, you know, Rise and Raid facing each other in the winners semifinals as well. But as we go ahead and get to game number 1, let's see how things turn out.
Yeah, going into this set, we have a bit more of a expected matchup here, pretty established names, Monihalla versus Guichabou, but this is on the lower side of the bracket. One of these players will be going down pretty early, all things considered. My money, no pun intended, was on Monihalla to get a top 3 placement today. He's been grinding really, really hard, and that Amugi is a really potent pick. So far, we are seeing him have a small damage lead here, and obviously the stats of his character are going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting here. That could have been really dangerous, but right on the lip of the stage, can't find the execution on that last hit on the Greatsword. Goes for the side sig. Decent punish there with the guitars, but not able to execute a KO quite yet.
Yeah, no, both these players going kind of back and forth a little bit. We're kind of seeing Guichabou being that aggressor just like that against Monihalla, and, you know, really putting a lot of pressure on Monihalla. And with how great Sword technically is, you need to have that, you know, that ground control to be able to knock out. But Guichabou does go ahead and come in, knock out Monihalla of that first stock, and trying to get a little bit of lead over themselves there.
Yeah, kind of a turnaround. Money had the much larger damage build to start out that first stock and wasn't able to execute. That is one of the bigger weaknesses of this Imugi pick. You don't have those guaranteed KO confirmed combos, but still, you have a lot of strength on your back. Able to find the recovery, to find the knockout right there. Going to stem the bleeding before too much damage is built up.
Yeah, we're seeing kind of these guys go back and forth. Monihalla kind of making amends there a little bit, having that neutral control. We're seeing Guichabou having to rely on that sword, but kind of taking space there a little bit, which is giving Monihalla this huge advantage over Guichabou. But as I say that, Guichabou is starting to push in a little bit, going in for those aggressive side signatures as well with the Zuri. But now with no weapon, that allows Monihalla to have that neutral control and overall knocks out Guichabou's second stop. And Monihalla's taking advantage of that control that he's been given by Guichabou.
Yeah, Monihalla being the greatsword player for North America right now at the highest level, we're seeing some of that prowess come in as the amount of knowledge he had to snap onto the ground and continue that string. Very, very impressive. Now trying to push this advantage. Did catch the dodge, wasn't able to execute, perhaps a misinput there on that string. Looking to get more and more damage as now Guichabou pushed into the orange of this final stock. The side sig not going to be enough. That's that Imugi tank defense coming in clutch. Dodges through the D-sig as well. Guichabou needs to find something soon.
Yeah, for sure. And right now we're seeing both these players kind of go back and forth a little bit. Nothing doing too crazy. Monihalla's coming in with that axe gameplay as well. But now you're seeing Guichabou trying to knock out that second stock off of Monihalla. Monihalla and Guichabou with no weapons. We're seeing Guichabou pick up this guitar, take that neutral control away from Monihalla, try to weapon starve him a little bit. That neutral light lands, and we're probably going to see a knockout with the back with GC neutral light from Guichabou. That was clean. And Monihalla's down to his final stock, but has a huge lead over Guichabou. But Guichabou's known for having this pressure over players and really coming back. But will it be enough over Monihalla?
Now the big test is going to be that one issue that we saw Money have at the beginning of the game. Can he secure the KOs early enough before Guichabou can come back and rack up the damage? Weapon throwing with this greatsword spacing out. He's going to be looking for a side arrow recovery most likely, and Guichabou knows it. Going to try and space around these KO options as comfortably as possible. Pacing slowing down, but Guichabou catches the dodge, and that's going to be a guaranteed confirmed. The first game going in the way of Monihalla.
Yeah, Monihalla doing very well of controlling that neutral grounding with the map itself, you know, with Greatsword being a weapon that's really based of being on that platform and getting that damage build up. That was their goal. They went ahead and got that. They had a huge lead towards the end. And while Guichabou was able to do a little bit of damage towards that final stock, he was just so far in a deficit that Monihalla was able to go and come in and get that 3-piece combo and get that knockout. And you can even see on the damage stats here up on screen with Monihalla having 506 damage. What the heck? He's got that much damage with the greatsword, but you're kind of seeing Guichabou kind of mix things up a little bit. We usually just see him for those guitars.
Honestly, I'm glad to see that. That's why this Asuri pick really kind of makes sense to me, especially because we saw, I mean, Guichabou has made his name on the Lin Fei pick, and while his Lin Fei is absolutely nutty, the biggest weakness he tended to have with that character was he really didn't like relying on the cannon too much. It was primarily a KO tool, and if you're playing that game plan with Katars, Asuri is the premier character. I mean, you would know. Asuri is the premier character where you have your Katars for the damage build-up plan, and the sword you can always fall back on as a reliable weapon, especially for confirming those KOs.
Yeah, and we're kind of seeing, you know, Guichabou trying to take advantage of those a little bit, but he's now trying to take this neutral control away from Monihalla and force him off that ledge. That ground pound comes in. The GC down signature misses, though, allowing for Monihalla to come back and get that grounding. Monihalla is able to get that 2-piece combo, gets a 3-piece right afterwards. So try to keep Guichabou's, you know, not on that platform at all, kind of keep him off ledge. But as I say that, Guichabou comes in with a sword ground pound and knocks Monihalla's first stock out.
I respect Guichabou there. He played the majority of that stock, showing very little fear on the offstage, just ripping out the options and jump and taking Moni by surprise! That high ceiling and higher defense of Imugi coming in to save Moni's life. I wouldn't have been surprised there at all if on a lower defense character, perhaps a different stage, that would have absolutely just knocked out, and now Moni in a similar position to how Guichabou was in that final stock last game, needs to try and catch up as soon as possible, but Guichabou just piling on the pressure, piling on the damage, almost has Moni approaching the red on the second stock. Only a minute into the game.
Yeah, Guichabou really took advantage of having that momentum boost in the beginning. And as I say that, Monihalla comes in with that greatsword dare, but actually goes too far off ledge, is able to touch the ledge a little bit to get those jumps again, but will it be enough? Gets the jump sider, picks up that axe, gets the neutral light, and does get that knockout off of Guichabou, making this 2 stocks all. But back to what I was saying with Guichabou, he got that huge lead in the beginning. And, you know, Monihalla can bring it back if he's given that neutral control back. We're starting to see that comeback from Monihalla, because you're seeing Guichabou go away in Guitars, which is a direct counter of Guitars there, which is a great sword. And now you're seeing Guichabou weapon starve Monihalla, trying to keep him off the ledge. Monihalla going unarmed to wait for a weapon, picks up the axe. But Guichabou with a down lane to side air. Monihalla's off that ledge. And it's going to become a close game. Monihalla trying to get a double neutral air, trying to get a third one. He's going to get the knockout on the second stop. Oh!
And there it is. I mean, this is the really scary factor of a character like Imugi and having a weapon like Greatsword is if you misspace your dodge, maybe even once, that could be the majority of your stock just completely taken away from you in terms of damage. Now, Moni, turning things around, has the advantage, looking to try and deny the weapon, gets a string going, gets the axe in hand. Now gonna get some big chunk hits with the slower, heavier weapon. We should be getting space. Manages to get a weapon in hand now with the sword. Moni doesn't want the axe hit, needs a bit more damage build up with that great sword. Not gonna aggress though, waiting on the side. It's able to deal recovery, and that will secure it. Guichabou hasn't taken too much damage on this final stock, but I mean, we said before, Imugi, at this damage range, 1 dodge read could be enough.
Yeah, now we're kind of seeing Monihalla have this platform control, trying to use that greatsword again, but Guichabou's guitar gameplay comes in clutch, but doesn't do enough because Monihalla comes in with a 4-piece combo and knocks out Guichabou with the final stop.
1 dodge read, that's all it took. You catch the right dodge read, you catch the right setup, and with greatsword, with this so much strength, you're just deleting.
With great power comes great responsibility, and Monihalla definitely took advantage of that by reading that dodge read. And, you know, Guichabou was going crazy that final stack. He was going to be able to come back, but he was expecting an aggressive gameplay coming from Monihalla. That's why you saw Guichabou kind of wait for that downlight before going and really approaching. But Monihalla just got that read and took a full range of it and brought things back into their favor in a very nice fashion. But now you can see kind of on the overall damage distribution, you're seeing Monihalla kind of use the axe a little bit more with 134, but still heavily relying on that greatsword.
Yeah, with great sword comes great power, and great power comes great responsibility, like you said. But I think there's a bit more great power with the great sword in this character. Waiting just now for Moni to lock in the character. I'm assuming just taking a second. Interestingly, both of these players do like their weapon throws. Obviously, seeing 50 and 17 weapon throws respectively for these 2 players, and against these two characters, it kind of makes sense. You don't want to risk going in and engaging in neutral in sort of a reckless way. You want to have as safe an approach as possible, because if you go in too hard, too fast, you may just get it turned around and punished back on you. So respect to these players for giving respect to each other, understanding how much pressure they can put out. Because I mean, even though Guichabou did lose that game, we saw how much pain he can put out with those guitars.
Yeah, and he's known for doing that. He's known for going even off ledge and bringing his opponent off there and just going crazy on them, right? So as we get into this next game, we're going to be seeing probably Guichabou do a little bit more aggressiveness. But if he could take that lead like he did the last round and consistently keep it, that's going to be huge. But as soon as we went to that like middle range of that second round, we saw Monihalla really take advantage of the range of guitars against Greatsword. Guitars don't do very well against them. And you know, you see Greatsword come in and really show the power that it has with the overall stream damage buildup, but we'll kind of see what really happens. I mean, both these players are good. I mean, we both already know that, and I really want to see. Oh, this is Mishima Dojo too. This is going to be a three-platform map. I want to see how both these players do, because this might actually benefit Guichabou.
Yeah, it's strange because honestly, I'd argue Axe does have a pretty good time on tri-plat maps. I mean, we saw it with Small Enigma back when it was in the pool, where the anti-air options of D-Light and Nair can be so strong, but Greatsword struggles a little bit more with, you know, you want that grounded runway. You want to force your opponent to be within your reach and in your threat zone, and Guichabou, I think, recognizing that, kind of find that dodge, bouncing off the platform. That's so unfortunate. Couldn't extend further off that dodge read, but still big damage leading. Just going to guard this weapon, give himself the time. Money will break through, find that end sig as well. Looking to come back here.
Yeah, now we see Guichabou the sider, misses that weapon throw, goes in for that very nice Hail Mary ground pound there, and gets the knockout on the Monihalla.